We live.
We live. What's up, y'all? We live.
Oh, your name pop up on them.
Pop up. We live right
now.
What's
good?
Shout out to everybody that's already here early. I'm pretty sure people are gonna be filtering in and out, but we don't got time to waste, so we gonna jump right into it. Before we jump into it, though, obviously we have two special guests today. We have Shakira. Some of y'all may or may not know Shakira, so if y'all do, y'all know who she is. And we got B Cherry with us as well. She's gonna be joining us and discussing some of these crazy topics that we got for today, which I'm sure y'all will enjoy. But before we get into that craziness,
2-hour episode
this is the women's episode, so we're gonna talk about some interesting woman stuff that's been happening in the past day or two, right? So first off rip, we got the Grammys last night. That was the big thing. Beyonce, I know, shout out to all my Beyonce fans all there. Beyonce right now is the Grammy record holding woman, I guess is how you would say it. She got the most, and not for nothing. I think this is very well deserved. I think out of everybody that has been winning Grammys in what I would consider the not relevant Grammy era that we're in, this is the most respected and I think well-deserved and meaningful Grammy of this time, because
I agree.
Beyonce been putting in that work. We all know that for years and years. And not only is she arguably, you could say, probably the best singer of this generation or of this time, she's also the hardest. She's a performer. She's not just a singer. You know what I'm saying? She's a dancer, choreographer, all of that. She's an actress. You know what I mean? She puts in work. I think she's not, one of these quick artists that come in right now that are kind of just here for the moment, that don't got no weight. So I'm gonna get y'all opinion on it. That's my opinion. Shakira, I'm gonna start with you. You think, are you a Grammy girl or are you a Beyonce girl or a Rihanna girl?
Anyway, you have to put both of them against each other. It's not,
I mean, to me, that's the top. Like, that's the that's who matters right now.
They're in the same lane. I don't think they go in the same lane. Rihanna is like, yes, they both do pop, but at the same time, Rihanna has a business and she's more towards her business right now. And vocally speaking, they're not at the same level. Like,
who you saying is higher? Who's at a higher level?
Vocally, Beyonce, hands down. Okay. Like, she did opera, she did gospel, she can do anything. Rihanna, she's good, not gonna lie, but I've never heard Rihanna do some opera before, and I've never heard her even try to like be more eclectic with her music. But that's fine. Yeah. Like, she's in her lane and she's good at what she does.
Yeah, and I would say right now, like,
I'm a Beyonce or Rihanna girl. Like, nah, they do what they do, and I love me some Fenty, so.
Okay. Yeah. And so, but would you say that Beyonce deserved the honorable, like that she got last night? Everything you think well deserved?
Yeah, I think hands down she deserves every Grammy that she's gotten. I think that every album that she's put out is wonderful. Like, they're very much classics. Like, you can go back to
straight up, no misses, straight up hits. Like every album.
Fact. Not a lot of artists nowadays have a collective album that you can listen to today and be like, oh, dang, like that's still a hit, that's still a bop. Beyonce has every album. There's at least 18 bops on there. Like,
word.
She's
not for nothing. Now I think about it, I think the only time Beyonce ever got like any type of criticism for her music was that time she did the soundtrack for Austin Powers Goldmember. But the movie was so damn successful, it didn't matter anyway.
Yeah. You feel me? So B Cherry, what you think? What you I think from what I was seeing, it seemed like you approve of the Beyonce love. You
both. There's none above the other.
Got you.
Don't even ask. There's none above the other. However,
you gotta be from the Beehive, y'all.
However, I'm Beehive. I'm a bad girl. Whatever. Riri, all the way. Whenever they listen, I'm buying. Okay, both of them. I listen to everything they have going on. Beyonce's a dancer. Rihanna, she dances a little bit, but she got that swag. You know what I'm saying? That very undeniable. And as far as hits, I did research. Rihanna has been higher on the billboards more than Beyonce.
For real? Wow. That do make sense. I'm not gonna lie. That does sound right though.
People like Mariah Carey sometimes on her songs. So
yeah, that's true.
Beyonce is actually not up there with Madonna, Mariah Carey, and Rihanna. So I disagree. I was
Mariah Carey. I'll hear the Mariah Carey. I'm not Madonna. I'm not really jacking. Not Madonna right now.
Saying, when I was looking at the list,
you're looking at statistics. Yes,
I was just looking at statistics. I was very shocked because Beyonce is very showy. You're gonna know she's in the building. Rihanna, she's like, I'm not gonna say nothing. Y'all gonna see me. Whatever. You want to talk to me? I don't like you. Get on my face. But that's they're both two different people. But as women, sometimes we're two different people in real life. And I have my time where I want to listen to Rihanna because I'm trying to get, savage. Right. And then I listen to Beyonce when I'm trying to be glamorous and doing my makeup. I mean, ironically, even though Rihanna got the makeup line, but I'm going to go to Beyonce for that glam. I don't know. But that's it. That's how I see it. They both
doing their thing.
Right. But I'm going with Beehive, man. I'm going with Beyonce, man. Y'all see how long Beyonce been around? She ain't no joke.
She the queen.
Yeah.
She the queen. Like for real. What about you, Clay? Who you Rihanna or Beyonce?
I don't know, man. I'm not gonna lie. Like, even though I'm not gonna hold anything to Beyonce, like I honestly resonate, like, and I could listen to Rihanna more than Beyonce if I was to choose between the two. And then I've always been a fan of Rihanna swag, man. I like an island girl, you see me? So
yeah, I think she got that island. She has that island advantage to her. You know what I'm saying?
That island swag. So that's another good characteristic about her. So yeah, I would have to go with her.
Got you. So okay. So next thing I wanna kind of segue into, along with Beyonce last night, Meg Thee Stallion got a little Grammy. And I'm not sure. I know Beyonce is connected to it. I don't know is it Meg's Grammy technically from her song, or is it Beyonce's song featuring Meg?
It's Meg's song.
Yeah, it's Meg's song featuring
Beyonce. Yeah.
But why couldn't it just be Meg's song that was the original?
Because Beyonce on it.
You see, and that's what I want to get into. That's what he's trying to add. And I'm glad you said that, because that's exactly what I was kind of leaning towards. I noticed that there's certain people that I feel like the Grammys, they don't want to exactly hand a Grammy to. You got to kind of slide in with somebody else that they approve of, and then you can get a Grammy. Because like she just said, there is an original version of this song.
Yeah. Right.
Why the original version wasn't? Why Beyonce had to hop on for it to get?
Because Beyonce upped the level. She upped the ante. Like you can't.
But then, to me, it's like you saying. To me, that's like you saying you don't like the song. You like Beyonce's part of the song.
To know that like the second verse wasn't that popping. Like the second verse in Megan Savage wasn't popping. Beyonce's first verse that substituted for Megan's second verse made the song. Like they had the whole TikTok version. Like that.
It made a great dance routine.
Shakira, right? Because not for nothing, when they dropped the remix, that's when the song went crazy on TikTok.
Are you serious? Did you just say that?
Nah.
It went crazy on TikTok.
Oh no!
Either way, Meg Thee Stallion though. Don't get me wrong. Meg Thee Stallion still be doing her thing on TikTok. She's been doing her thing on TikTok even before the song. But I've noticed that it went like stupid crazy when the remix dropped.
The only reason why I'm saying this because I'm a TikToker. I like to use that thing. And I go by the dance routine. I'm a savage.
Yeah.
That was popping before.
Okay.
Sit down.
Okay. So you would know. I would know.
She had one dance routine and it was like the one
went crazy.
Like, right. But then the second time, because I did it with my cousins, it was like Houston, and we did the whole thing. Like that was there for like 4 weeks. Like
they did make a second. They made a second one.
I'm sorry with the hat.
I don't know.
Jay.
If it didn't pop at first on TikTok with that first dance routine, Beyonce would have never touched that song.
True.
And boom, and that's another thing. You got artists, and I'm not for nothing. I feel like Jay-Z, Beyonce, and Drake do this the most. They wait till certain artists and they song get popping, then they're like, all right, let me slide on it. And then they do their thing, and then it's like the whole world knows this song now. And I feel like that's not right.
Because of TikTok, or is it because she's been on Rock Nation for an entire year and hasn't had any input with Jay-Z? I think.
Well, I'm sorry. What was that? You said that
I think she's been on Rock Nation, so eventually she was going to have a song with Beyonce.
Oh, I didn't even know she was on Rock Nation.
I wouldn't say not everybody on Rock Nation. Not everybody on Rock Nation got a song with Beyonce or Jay-Z for that matter.
But they're from the same city, and every time if you listen to freaking Megan, she always mentioned, "Oh, I just want to be like Beyonce. I the ratchet Beyonce." Like she said in her Grammys award last night, like it was gonna happen. If it wasn't this year, it was gonna be next year. Like think about it. Like she did a song with Cardi. She's gonna do every song possible and every feature possible. She's gonna get Beyonce eventually.
Right. So all right. So with that being said, though, we know that. But do you think? My next question would be: do you think Meg? I don't know if you why you don't know what I was gonna say. I was gonna say, do you think Meg deserved that Grammy? Did she deserve it?
Oh,
I feel like she did deserve it. I feel like she did deserve it because when I heard she won, I was actually surprised to see that. Oh, like the remix was what won the Grammy. Like I thought she won it like single-handedly because I ain't gonna lie. Like as much as I'm not the biggest Meg Thee Stallion fan, I ain't got nothing against her regardless. Like
neither.
You know what I'm saying? Like I was actually like, applauding it because I'm like, she took over this year, you know what I'm saying? Keeping everybody entertained on TikTok and things like that. So it was like, okay, but you know what I mean?
And this is gonna be my question for all of y'all, obviously. Right? Yeah. My next thing. Like, and this relates to what you just said, Clay, like she was popping this year. Yeah. And this is my reason why I don't think the Grammys, I feel like they've construed their whole entire thing so much that it's not relevant anymore. But do people, or should music get awards or an artist getting a Grammy award at the end of the year just for being popping for the past year? Because as we all may or may not know, being popping in the media or whatever, or your songs might be hitting in the club on TikTok, whatever, that don't exactly mean you making quality, good music that everyone is like listening to like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, they might have been popping, but did they put in that work and make a good album? You know what I'm saying? Like, was their song a song that everyone has been singing the whole entire year? You know what I mean? I think those are the kind of things they don't, because I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. I don't have TikTok, so I'm not on there like that. So prior to this Grammy Award last night, I didn't even know about this Meg Thee Stallion Beyonce song. I didn't even know it existed. When I saw that Meg Thee Stallion was getting a Grammy, I thought it was going to be for WAP. And I was like, damn, they about to get the Grammy for WAP? Okay. You know what I'm saying? And then I saw this song and I was like, what the fuck is this? You know what I'm saying? So to me, it's like, and again, I'm not checking for certain music if I'm not a super fan of it. But if certain people didn't even get to their ears, is this song that big? Was it that, you know what I mean? That's just how I'm saying. Because I feel like artists like Lil Baby, Da Baby, Gunna, other people. Big Sean was nominated. I don't think he won, or I think he won one or something. But like I think B Cherry had even said a little bit a while ago, there's a lot of people that were better or could have got, you know what I'm saying, that deserved it a little bit more. You know,
Doja Cat.
I don't know about Doja Cat. I can't.
I don't know.
Nah, she had her thing where they try to cancel her and stuff like that, whatever. But
not even that. Let's separate that, because I don't think we should always, every time these people get jammed up in something we should connect their job or their music to it. No, I feel like it's separate.
Yeah.
But Doja Cat's music, is it? Like, I've never really even heard it or listened to it. Is it good?
She's very versatile.
She's dope. She's straight, but like okay. I don't know.
Her performances, she put, she really, I don't know who's directing them, but she's very creative. You could tell she practiced every day. She's like a mini Beyonce, in my opinion, but in the rap.
That's tough shit to feel right there.
I'm just saying. I said mini, but she, who else? I don't know. That's my opinion. It's kind of early.
Yeah, I see that. You saw that.
Yeah, they see. What they saying in the chat. Some people they saying Savage was popping before the remix. All right. Some people saying it was popping before. We got Big Cam saying Nicki was popping a whole decade. Where's her Grammy? So Nicki Minaj has 0 Grammys, none at all.
No, they're so upset about that. Her Barbs are very upset.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I didn't even know that as a fact. To be honest, I'm not even a Nicki fan like that right now. But I don't see how either Cardi B and or Megan should be winning a Grammy before Nicki. I don't know. I don't think.
Yeah.
What track?
Yeah. What track? At this point,
what track was she nominated for?
Huh?
What track was she nominated for though?
Who?
Nicki.
I'm sure she's got to be nominated for a couple of them.
Nominated for that many things, but I think it's the fact that like she's had pretty good albums. Like she's not. Like the last album she had was Pink Print, and it was amazing. Like she put a lot of effort.
You got to think about it.
That's what I'm saying. You got to tell me right now, Meg Thee Stallion and Cardi B is making better albums than Nicki.
I don't think they went off. I mean, what? Cardi. My bad. Megan Thee Stallion. She won. It was single, right? That single that she won. So for
single
Savage, right? That's what she won it for. It was a single
for Megan last night.
Yeah,
it was a single
for the remix with Beyonce.
Yeah. So Beyonce, you know what I'm saying? So I mean, I think she's honestly, I think she should have won it for the original Savage because that was like the hot sing, bro. Everybody was going around singing Savage. It was on TikTok. It was everywhere, and it was a good song. I ain't gonna cap. It was a good song. You feel me?
And that's what I'm saying. I feel like there's a point where there's certain artists where they're like, I feel like they would not have acknowledged Meg in that song at all if Beyonce hadn't done that remix. I don't think it would have, you know what I'm saying? I do not think they would have acknowledged it. And even in Meg's on the stage when she was up there, you could kind of see in her face, she kind of felt the same way too. Like, it feels more like it's Beyonce's Grammy than it is my
Anybody
Grammy.
Could try her on a diss track. Anybody can try her on a diss track. Anybody can try her on a diss track and be like, "You sure that was your Grammy?"
Boom, exactly.
It's very open for anybody to really question.
Word, and you could tell she kind of had that feeling on that stage, like she was like, "I don't feel like this ain't really mine." Like you could tell she wanted her first Grammy to probably be like her song, her album, her hard work. You know what I mean? Like
same time, but you realize how many avenues we sitting here analyzing just for people to win these fucking Grammys. This is why when Drake wins his fucking Grammy, nigga, he takes shots and Kanye throws that shit.
Bro, that's what I'm saying. In my opinion, this shit ain't even relevant no more. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like it's far beyond the times when niggas was making these epic albums like the Carter 3 and all that shit that won. You know what I'm saying? Like we not on that.
Nah, but you know what? I respect that they gave Nas one album of the year.
Nas got it. And that's another thing. I feel like he deserved that Nas because they were like, all right, let's give it to an old head kind of nigga so that it looks like we, you know what I'm saying? We still because I heard that Nas album was cool, but I don't think it was nothing to.
But I feel like people were talking about that Anderson .Paak album more. I'm surprised that didn't win.
Yeah, I thought Anderson. I thought he was gonna win a lot. Did he win anything?
No, Beyonce won it for him.
Damn.
Yeah.
And Beyonce made history.
I feel like no funny. If him and Bruno drop that album, I feel like they might run up on the Grammys next year. I feel like they might win a couple next year if they drop this album. That
they might win 3 at least.
Yeah. So real quick, we're just gonna mention some other things about the Grammy real quick so we can move on. Blue Ivy is now the second youngest, I believe, winner of a Grammy or something like that. I don't know who the first is. I think maybe it's like Eminem's daughter or something like that. I don't know. But I'm not so sure about this song. Was she like actually on the song or she just like doing vocals or?
Girl. That's shit hard.
Yeah, a little bit.
That brown skin girl. She was in the background.
Okay. That's cool. I feel Blue Ivy's
happy
cool.
for Ivy.
Yeah.
They setting her up nice. They setting her up right. You know what I'm saying? Like
she seems like a cool kid. You know what I'm saying? She seems cooler than Kanye West's children. Like all of them. Like, so, but real quick, also I want to talk about. I don't know if anybody saw this. This is not really important, but Jay-Z's hair. What's going on with Jay-Z's motherfucking hair? Like I like.
He been hanging around J. Cole.
You said you love it.
You think that's a good look?
I love it.
I think he been hanging around J. Cole a lot.
I don't know, man. I think Jay's little.
I think he looks better with this than that crap that he pulled in.
Welcome to the club, Jay.
Did he pull that what?
I don't like the fade that he had in 2000. Low key, his head looks like a peanut. I don't like it. So he needs to
he had a fade.
Oh. Yeah, he has a head full of hair. He should embrace it because a lot of dudes is balding.
Yeah. I feel like I don't think that means you gotta have the goon. Like I didn't think Kodak Black and Jay-Z would have the same hairstyle in 2021. Like that shit crazy as hell.
Like because he's a billionaire, he wants to make everybody feel uncomfortable when they're talking to him. Like,
Honestly, I think he said that to, you know what I'm saying, just to make people, but I feel like he's just trying to stay young. You know what I'm saying? Like he's trying to keep up, bro.
It could be to stay young, but at the same token, though, like for a lot of people like myself, that's the reason why we grow our dreads, because it's like, man, fuck the corporate world. I'm gonna still walk in the room and own that bitch. You feel me? Like it don't matter what's on my head. So it could be that.
But
too.
look, like
that's the vibe I get.
You can't compare your dreads.
Bottom line is Jay-Z, he could.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. But you can't compare like good, you know what I'm saying, dreads to what he got. You know what I'm saying?
Wait, hold on. What did you say, Don? What you said?
I said you can't compare like his hair to like, you know what I'm saying, like kind of good looking dreads. You know what I'm saying? Like
I feel
Taylor dreads.
Yeah.
Like, I don't even have a problem with the dreads.
It's a bigger.
Say his shit look more like Clayon shit, then maybe like, all right, his shit is just to me too all over the place. Like nigga, and that's shit.
That's the even bigger fuck you. That's
but it's the
nephew.
Hear me out though. When other people do it. When niggas like Kodak and other more people that act like goons or whatever do it, people are like, oh, they look stupid, they look trash, they look dumb. But I don't see nobody saying about Jay-Z, and it's the same. The hairstyle Jay-Z got right now, Goon niggas in Palm Beach was rocking that back in like 08, 09. You know what I'm saying? The same exact hairstyle.
Well, no, actually, they still are. They still are. Like it's
yeah, they still are. I ain't gonna lie, they still doing it.
It's called Wicks.
I just feel like we should treat everybody. You know what I mean? Don't point at a goon nigga and say, "Oh, you look stupid." Then be like Jay-Z, be like, "Oh, you look cool, dog." Like, it's like
yeah, word.
But his design is completely different from the cockroaches here. Like, you can't even lie. Like, he's over here wearing suits and he has little glasses.
Because
his dress code is more.
It's because he's worth millions of dollars.
He still look like a hippie though.
Yeah,
I said he still look like a hippie though.
Yeah,
especially when he wears good though. Like, if you see someone dressed like that in Palm Beach, you'd be like, "Yo, he got swag." But if you see him dressed like that and then Kodak Black outfit, you can be like, "What the hell?" You know,
his hair fake just like him.
I saw that. Probably do got implants. Don't they get implants on them?
Yeah, like T-Pain got them. Remember, T-Pain had cut off his dreads and he realized people didn't like him without dreads, so he had to go get dread implants. And I think, Vybz Kartel, I think at one point had them too. A couple people. All right, so that's the Grammys. That's it. That's all we want to talk about on that. Actually, okay, we're not talking about the Grammy no more. But we're gonna keep it on the music topic, kind of. Because I want to get everybody's opinion on this. This is kind of a subject that's kind of hot. We was talking about Meg Thee Stallion and WAP and Cardi B and all of that. So I guess that kind of rap music or those kind of lyrics, that content right now is being considered not vagina music. I don't want to get too explicit. But I guess people are saying that's women rapping about and there's a couple of people that's saying this, they shouldn't get credit for this, that they shouldn't be considered real MCs if they rapping about sex. I'm gonna save my opinion for the end after I hear everybody else's, but let me B-Cherry, I'm gonna hear you first. What you think about this trend of vagina music or female rappers?
When did vagina music was never done?
That's what I want to know.
Okay.
What day did it just start? I want you, whoever is the.
I'm not the nigga that said this. I'm not the nigga that had the problem. Okay, but if I was thinking like them, I'm gonna assume vagina music. I would say Lil' Kim started it, because when I was a little kid, I remember Lil' Kim was the first woman that was lyrics. I was like, oh wow, like, you know what I'm saying? So
yo, I would say you forget to Yazayadi. You forget about reggae music. While I'm too.
I know.
Okay, all right.
Rap,
but
are y'all only talking about rap?
Yeah, I'm saying the people I'm talking about that's having a problem with this, I know they talking about rap, because I don't heard niggas like Charlamagne, Dr. Dre. I'm not Dr. Dre. Jermaine Dupri complained about it. Some other niggas, but I know they not. Look, bro, we all know reggae's in a whole separate category. That shit is to itself. That don't even, you know what I'm saying? That music is, But what I'm asking is for this rap, as far as rap. Do you think that Meg Thee Stallion and Cardi B are kind of ushering in this new wave of like only rapping about sex and vagina? And should it be considered? Should it be considered real rap? Should it win awards?
Yes. Because at the end of the day, when these dudes, because obviously it was male dominated, so who knows why it was male dominated in the beginning? Why they weren't letting other women? Because I'm pretty sure there was a lot of women rapping back then in the 80s and stuff, but not popular. But who were these dudes rapping about when they was talking about all these girls that they were effing? Were they not able to rap? Are they not able to rap about their experiences with these dudes? Because at the end of the day, we talking about the real world with adults.
Explicit.
Adults.
Yeah.
It don't get no crazier than the real world. We just revealing, you know what I'm saying? But how I see it is, vagina music is for who wants to listen to it. If you don't like it, go turn on some gospel music. Go turn on some Beethoven.
Yeah, listen to CeCe Winans, Kirk Franklin.
Kirk Franklin cussing though, so I don't know you want to listen to him no more.
He cussing out his son.
Look here, I'm gonna tell you like this. I don't feel like there's no Christian person that don't curse and carry on like that when it's time.
Preach that.
With cuss words, if they had gospel music with cuss words, we'll be having this conversation too. Like, hey, real parents. Because
you know what I'm saying? So, all right, so we got that. I'm gonna go to the next woman on the panel right now, Shakira. What is your response similar to Sherry B's, or you think?
Oh yeah, you guys talk about I'm gonna beat my bitch. Ooh. She be such.
I've never rapped like that in my life, so that's not me.
Let's
I ain't beat nobody else.
I noticed how to beat no one's child.
Like like we've heard music before where we're like, I stopped by the house, like, you know, freaking. What's the song with Ice Cube? Today is a good day. He's like, oh, I found this girl. She slobbed my knob, and we've been listening to "Slob on My Knob" for years. But it's okay. It's not okay.
But it's only from the person who's getting slobbed on perspective. Why don't you listen to the slobber's perspective?
You don't want to hear the slobber. You don't want to hear what the slobber got to say.
Like, come on.
We
can't have no theme music.
Niggas, all right. So Clay, let me hear what you guys say.
What I don't like about this music? I'm sorry, just one thing.
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
Because it's always been nasty music. So they trying to play like it's nasty. These girls are literally saying they're not exchanging their sex for free anymore. And that's fucking up the game for a lot of dudes who's getting that shit for free. Now they got to step up their game. Now they got to have to actually get their money up, actually probably take them on a date, buy them a bag, blah, blah, blah. Pussy done went up because these girls don't put them songs out. Fucking up their
It's true.
Hey,
it's true. I was talking to Clay. I was telling him, like, you know, even with dating in the dating world right now, you got girls out here right now that's just trying to get a bag. They just trying to get a meal. And if a nigga can't provide a meal, you know what I'm saying? Like, what you really saying?
Don't nobody want to listen to those songs and feel like shit because city girls just say, oh, you just a freak bitch. You just gonna fight this nigga for free. You gonna be like, damn. Not happening no more.
Yo, I don't know. This next discussion is gonna be crazy, but all right. So Clay, I'm gonna hear the dude's opinion. Like I said, I'm gonna wait for the end for my shit. But so Clay, what you think? You think the ladies got it right now? You think they good, or you think it's kind of uneven? What you think?
Man, as far as like just the whole like the whole talking nasty thing, like we've been saying, like Lil' Kim, if we want to really talk about Lil' Kim and artists like that, man, I can't even say just Lil' Kim.
And Foxy, like, even Foxy too. Foxy,
yeah. But I feel like didn't what's the rap girls? Salt and Pepper. I feel like they used to rap nasty too, but like just a little bit more subliminally. It wasn't used to be.
I don't think they would get nasty from
not nasty, but like some of the music was a little. You know what I'm saying, if you really listen
freaky.
To it. A little freaky, you know what I'm saying? But I feel like it's always been in the air. And like Shakira said, we all adults. Is nothing wrong with it. If we could talk about our nasty experiences, y'all could talk about your nasty experiences. If the beat knock, I'll listen to it. You feel me? Like, there's nothing wrong with that.
I feel like it's just like, you know, sometimes people, you know, you in the crib or you at the club, wherever you would hear the song, you with your mom and your grandma, and the shit is like, fuck my pussy, see, you look at dick, blah, blah, blah. It's kind of like, damn, like, you know what I'm saying? From that aspect, I can understand, like, you're like, damn, I can't even, you know what I'm saying? Like, WAP is pretty intense. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I love
WAP.
I love it. I love every second of it.
And WAP is a party song, though. You feel me? Like, WAP is something like, if we was getting ready for pre-gaming or if we at a party and it came on, I'm not gonna be like, turn that shit off.
Said, then you roll your tongue from the crack, then you with the front.
That song.
Yeah.
Alrighty. If we want to blame somebody who started this, we just found the culprit. That song. I forgot all about that song. I remember I was in like 3rd or 4th grade when that shit dropped. And boy, oh boy, those lyrics were.
You wasn't singing it?
Oh hell yeah, I was. Nigga, it was to the front when you back up to the. I was in the car, so I didn't even know what the fuck I was saying, but I was singing it. You know what I'm saying? That shit was hard.
Pick it up till I shake it stuff. I'm like, oh god.
All that. I remember the video and everything. Like I remember the whole song.
Facts.
You know? So all right. So Dawn, let me get your opinion. You So you tell me what you think.
You know what I'm saying? I do fuck with it. You know what I'm saying? Like I like there's always gonna be a change. I feel like right now it's been a change when it comes to mainstream hip hop. Right now, like it's really female dominant. When it comes to like hits and mainstream stuff, it's females. Meg Thee Stallion, Cardi B. There was another. Who?
Too many names.
Yeah, it's too many. Yeah, Doja Cat.
Even Coi Leray blowing up.
Coi Leray.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Like
Mulatto.
Exactly. Like yeah, Mulatto. Yeah. I just seen it. Was watching the other. I'm like, yo, mainstream hip hop is really female dominant right now, and I kind of like it. I ain't gonna lie. You feel me? Like you know, like the videos are a lot more creative when it's females, and you know what I'm saying, they dancing, they doing a lot of choreography. But I like it, to be honest. I really do like it. I ain't got no issue with it. Like especially the lyrics, like WAP. They snapped with WAP. I ain't gonna lie.
They snapped
with WAP. I feel like they was testing testing how far they can go. You know what I mean? But
yeah. But
I think the only thing about what was the video, I think it just was extra.
No. Did you guys see Cardi's video? If it's up, then it's up, then it's up, then it's stuck. Y'all see that? I'm telling you, she was
kissing the models and all that.
They're testing freaking mainstream America.
Her husband did that. We should be okay though.
That's
they don't care. They nasty together.
They clearly don't care about that.
Probably you taking them home, babe.
That's it.
Like T.I. and Tiny, right?
For real.
Oh, that's not them. That's not.
Yeah, let's not even go there.
We had a discussion about that already.
So let me ask this real quick, because this is one of the things. Before I give my opinion on that, this is one of the things that's a concern, I believe, for people. So EJ, you, from what I know, you're only one of us that got a kid. If I got a kid, I don't know. He's like 20 somewhere. But I don't know. But EJ, you got kids. You got a daughter. You walk into the room. Your daughter's, well, obviously, the song's gonna be old by then. But let's say your daughter's 9, 10. She in there with her brother. They in there. You walk in. They both listening to WAP, full lyrics blasting. What do? You cool with it? You just walking out? Or you gonna be like, oh, hold up, y'all. Like.
All right. Yeah. First, she gonna catch this boot. What you mean? I was like,
cut this off.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm
cutting everything off. Cut that shit, you know what I'm saying? Taking away whatever she playing. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I don't know. I don't want her to be in. I don't know, man. It's tough. Because we listen like we spoke about it before. We listen to 50 Cent. We ain't grow up like robbing and stealing.
Yeah, we didn't grow up shooting ass, killing ass niggas.
What I'm saying? So she may just enjoy it just how I enjoy it. But then again, there may be an age where you let her listen. To be real, I know my daughter's like 3 years old. B Cherry, you got a little older daughter, so this question should be more directed to B Cherry. You know what I'm saying?
But see, she's a woman, so at least maybe there's like, you know what I'm saying? She could, it's like that. But but B Cherry, you too. Do you think if you heard your daughter listen to this, would you be like?
If I heard my daughters listening to it, I would tell them like it's not an appropriate song. Don't take those words into reality. A lot of those women are already married. Yada yada yada. I would tell them the reality of entertainment. I'm not. I for one do not play that. I do not play that kind of music in the car while I'm riding with my daughters because I feel like when it does go into their subconscious.
It does.
They're young sponges.
And the respect level of don't play that around me. Like I'm not your friend like that. If you guys find these songs, play it behind my back, like in my face. You gotta act like you're around a grown up. You know what I'm saying? Because you're not my age. You're not my age at all to be just playing that kind of stuff. I can't tell you that it's okay to listen to adult music and I'm an adult listening to it, which is not happening.
And I was just gonna say that too. It's definitely a better perspective coming from a mom as opposed to dad, because you can show. It might get construed. Yeah, you can literally present that line
some
like
real advice.
You know what I'm saying? And if they want to dance to some music and have fun, you put on some more appropriate music, dance with them. This way you don't make them feel as
just
bad.
Show other songs. That's
it.
You
know what I'm saying?
And they got some other good songs here too. Now
exactly.
I'm coming in, shutting everything. I'm shutting everything down. Shut it down. Shut it off.
Yeah, dad, we just like that. Turn it off.
Taking everything on the wall.
Turn it off.
All this shit is done. He ain't explaining shit. I'm out.
Fuck all that.
But so before let me look real quick what they saying in the chat. So let me touch on two things. Rap, K-Ray says rap is going to become more female dominated, which is like what Dom was saying, which I think is true. It is. It's on the verge of it. It's happening. And I think which is good because I think these successful female rappers are encouraging younger female rappers who probably before had niggas their age. I'm like, yeah, girl, you ain't no rap. You ain't it. You know what I'm saying? And they probably now like, nah, fuck these niggas. I'm gonna do my thing, which is important. And Janice says, I love to hear it, but don't get it twisted. The woman rappers that don't really flaunt sex should get some recognition as well. I think that's true. Now, can we really name even 5 female rappers right now that don't really flaunt sex? I don't know about 5, but I do want to bring up, I don't know if anybody listens to Tierra Whack. Her shit, I really fuck with her shit, bro. And I think she's living proof that you don't necessarily, you can still be cool and be hip or whatever and be sexy or whatever, and you don't necessarily got to be rapping about that. And Tierra, she could spit, bro. Like I've heard songs with her on it and I'm like, damn, like to the point I had to go look her up, like, okay, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Tierra Whack, she could spit. So my opinion on that whole thing is, like, I agree with y'all. I don't think this is new. I think just because Cardi B and Meg may portray it bigger don't mean that they started it or that they're the forefronters of it. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But from the viewpoint of like female MCs like Tierra Whack or any other girl that's a rapper that's trying to more so be on that kind of like content, my shit makes sense. You got to think how it kind of looks at their point of view. Like, damn, I've been putting in my work for the past 2 years and the Grammys ain't even calling my phone. They're not even nominating me. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, go ahead.
I feel like as the artist, just a true artist, just love making music. Stuff like the Grammys, any of that probably don't even bother you because you have your cult following. You have your people that you know that support you the long way. She's probably pursuing it.
And let me interrupt you there. I'm sorry, but you would think that would be true. But then you got artists, well-established artists like The Weeknd, who I don't know if you guys have heard, who had a great album, great year, performed at the Super Bowl. And because he wasn't nominated, he wants to boycott the whole Grammys. He really is taking this hard. Like, he's pissed that he was not nominated for no Grammy last night. And so it's like, I agree with you. You think these artists would be like, yo, I'm doing my thing. I don't give a fuck about no Grammy. You know what I'm saying? But so why do they care? Why do artists like The Weeknd especially, why would they care?
Because I think they don't think that we as a community could start our own thing that could be popping. And I mean, we had the BET. It wasn't well. It's not as respected as the Grammy, and why I don't know. But we had. I think
because they could clean it up a little. I think it's a little.
They need to change up their management. I'm gonna just say that.
Or we start something new ourselves. Grammys started somewhere. It started somewhere. To literally walk in somebody's house and be like, why can't I get a room here? Blah, blah. It's their house. Like, it's not, we have no place here. Build your own. Yeah. You see how Tyler Perry built his own studios? Now he's over here just, what do we think we can't build our own?
Yeah.
It's crazy you brought that up. I think, and this is a whole discussion, a separate thing, but I think as Black people in general, even with how we reflect on how we care so much about white culture and what white people think of us and how we carry our, like, it's like, bro, why we care about these things that they don't even really acknowledge us or hold us for the true, like, you know, what we bring to it. They kind of just want us there to say, like, all right, we had these niggas here. You get what I'm saying? Like, there was a point where rap and all that wasn't even categorized in the Grammys. They had to like argue and get mad about that shit for them to start putting rap in the Grammys. So, so yeah, I agree. You know, we could definitely start our own thing. We don't got to keep always worrying about this, but I don't know. Everything's getting kind of like Corona messed things up. Like you said, BET Awards is kind of like, yeah, we watch it, but do we really support it? You know what I mean? Like, yeah, it's kind of like up in the air. They be having fried chicken eating in the stands and shit. It's like, yeah, like y'all can clean this up a little bit. That's all I'm saying.
Just like you guys started this podcast.
Right.
That's true.
You got to start somewhere. Facts. Definitely. You got to start somewhere. Speaking of podcasts, we gonna move on because we talk about this Grammy thing like it's the only thing that we got to talk about. We have a long list of things to talk about. So, moving on from that entertainment like discussion, we're gonna go into we're gonna try to keep this one real brief because I feel like two people here didn't even see the video, but I do want to bring it up because it's something that happened and it's something that I feel like is gonna get mixy in the news coming up. Recently, I think it was a couple of days ago, 3-4 days ago, a woman in Nashville, a Black woman, to keep it short, was pulled over by a police officer. The car that she was driving was not, I mean, the owner of it, I believe, was had a warrant out. Yeah. So the cop pulled her over.
Yeah.
Right. She was searched. Upon searching her, the cop found narcotics. After he found these narcotics, he, of course, obviously tried to detain her because that's what cops are supposed to do. They find you with drugs. She didn't want that happening. And from there, a shooting happened. She ended up shooting the cop first, I believe. He shot back. She died. She drove off in the car that she jumped back in and died on the way to wherever the hell she was going. The cop is alive. He's doing well. This clearly, obviously, still counts as a Black shooting, cop killing a Black person. Mm-hmm. But what's interesting about this is that I feel like it's very different because if you watch the video, which like I have, and you see what's really going on, you can kind of see this cop did every possible thing he could to not have to end up shooting this lady.
Yeah.
And in the end, she didn't allow it to go down that way. The route she took ended up with her and him getting shot. So anyway, reason why I bring it up is because I think it's interesting that, whenever this happens in the news, we compare, especially if it's a Black woman, we compare it to Breonna Taylor or we compare it to whatever other Black life was lost that way. EJ, you saw the video. Yeah. You saw it. Clay, you saw a little bit earlier.
Yeah.
in my opinion, I hate to say someone deserved to get shot, but she was pushing it, bro. He tased her first. He tried to tase her. She ate it straight up. She, I don't know what else he could have done, especially when she put out the gun, tried to shoot him, pointed at him. What else could he have done? Don, what do you think?
So yeah. So he was 100% in the right. The one thing that I like to bring up in these situations, and it has to do with the, I guess you would call it the fight on drugs, right? It's like these, you know what I'm saying, these cops, they go out there and they're willing to put their life on the line just, you know what I'm saying, for some drugs. You know what I mean? And I feel like that in some way, you know what I'm saying, when people talk about police reform, I feel like something like that needs to be fixed, because if I'm a cop, I'm like, if I was in that situation and I pulled her over, I'm just gonna say this, and I see she's not Darren or whatever his name is, and she didn't have the warrant, and he did call it off, because when he said on the walkie-talkie, he said 9 or whatever number, which I heard means
like, do you want me calling a 9?
Yeah,
and he was
yeah,
like, nah.
Yeah, he said never mind, you were good. Me, if I'm a cop, I'm gonna be like, all right, I'll see you later. Have a nice day. I'm clearing it. You know what I'm saying? But him, I guess he decided, let me go further with this. Let me see what's up. Let me see what's in the. Oh, you got this powdery substance? All right, let me detain. Blah blah blah. A life could have been saved, and he wouldn't have to be.
To search?
Huh? Say it again.
Is he allowed to search? Like,
I mean, if
she complies.
If she either says he can, or if he like smells weed or something, or there's a reason for him to search, then they can. Yeah, you can't.
In Tennessee, you know, y'all know it's Tennessee. Y'all know what's up with Tennessee. Tennessee, not even. I don't think they even are legal a bit when it comes to marijuana.
No, drugs.
You know what I'm saying, or any kind of drug. So
marijuana, nothing.
So yeah, I guess if he had any kind of thought that there's drugs in the car, he can search, which I think is crazy, and it puts these people's life on the line for no reason, for drugs, bro. For, you know what I'm saying, like a powdery substance. Like, I think that's ridiculous. But she did push it, and it's her fault that she died, and he's completely in the right. Like, you can't say nothing about that.
I'm gonna say my piece. I'm gonna swing to Clay. You can go to Sheridan, Shakira. I'll make it quick. Me, I feel like as a police officer, I don't care if you the person I'm pulling over, you black, white, purple, whatever you is. If I see a gun, I'm shooting. I don't care. I'm shooting you. I don't give two shits. I'm not gonna listen to no explanation. I'm not gonna no.
Shoot
as soon as I see a gun, especially if I see you even look like you about to reach for that gun, you getting popped. If it's my life and yours, it's gonna be you, nigga, not me. You see, because from the video I saw, he took too long to shoot her. I would have shot her from the minute when she jumped back in the car and I tased her. And she started reaching. I'd be like, nope, pop. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like this guy, he was trying. He was like you could tell he didn't want to be the next nigga on the news for shooting a black person.
Clearly.
It looked like he really wasn't for real.
Yeah, like no, not today.
And I want to commend this nigga, because I done seen videos where the cop shot for basically no reason. Like nigga had no reason to shoot. This guy waited until he got shot. Like, you know how much cop shot now? Probably like. Like, this nigga's crazy. Like, what cop school did he go to?
They're making fun of him at his job.
Yes, I'm sure they are.
I would have blasted it when I seen it.
Nuts. I would have been popped it. So with that being said, Clay, what you think? How you saw the video earlier? What did you think of it?
Yeah, man. Like, I hate to say it, but she had it coming, and I feel like whether he pushed it too far, because obviously, like, him having the right to search, and her boyfriend's, if it was her boyfriend's car, whoever that had the warrant on them, you could tell he was trying to find a reason to bring her in so they can get closer to that person. You know what I'm saying? Because then they would have to impound the car all of that. So they was pushing it because cops are trying to get a pay raise just like everybody else. But at the same token, she could have just took the L and just been like, it ain't me they looking for. You know what I'm saying? I don't gotta say nothing.
Just go and answer whatever questions you gotta get bailed out. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. But I feel like she panicked, and it wasn't the right move, and it sucks. But
so all right. So ladies, what do you think? I don't know if either one of you got to see it. I know Shakira did not get to see it. Sherry, I know you didn't. So from what you've heard us talking about, you got any comments, any thoughts, any disagreements with what we said?
I'll let her go first.
Like you said, I think that from the way everything was explained, he was literally not trying to have his whole life ruined.
Yeah, he was not trying to be on CNN.
He'd rather just get shot and probably.
Yeah, he was like, fuck it.
Still got a job, not on TV everywhere, being hated, called a racist. He probably
Black Lives Matter.
For real.
You don't want to be that guy. You don't want to go down like that. And
yeah, shout out him. Yeah,
that's. I think that's the reason why he try to be cautious. I really think so.
Yeah, seems so. Shakira, what you saying?
I want to add something to what Don said, and he was talking about like the war on drugs, and I feel like, yeah, like if someone had some weed on them, I can get why you would just say like let it go, but it is illegal. It is illegal. He has to do his job regardless. That's true, that's true. And I'm not saying like all cops have to be petty with that crap. Like it is what it is. I'm just saying at the same time, you got crack on you, girl. Like you can hide that crack.
Yeah, my nigga. I ain't gonna lie. Like EJ, EJ, I hear what you're saying, EJ, but I gotta fuck with what Shakira's saying. I watched the video and it seemed like he was just doing the steps of his job. And you gotta remember, these niggas got body cameras on them. And I'm pretty, from what I remember, their precincts and shit checks those shits. So you can't be a cop searching and on your body cam, you pulling out weed, coke, heroin, and just be like, all right, have a good day and get back in the car. You can't do that. So I feel like,
I see somebody in the comments.
In my opinion, this cop did nothing wrong. I feel like he just was, because from looking at the video, if he had taken out, if say he had searched her and he didn't find the weed or the coke, I feel like he would let her go. I feel like he would have been like,
he definitely would let her go.
That's what it sounds like. She clearly was on some shit. I'm from whatever.
Yeah, like
I don't. The taser? Is she a big girl?
Yeah, like, she ate that taser.
For the record, she was a big girl.
What's so crazy is he shot her with the taser. You know how the piece comes out and like attaches to you to shit to shock you. That shit was doing nothing, and he's like putting it on her arm like that.
This nigga is going in.
All of those things that he found. I was like,
yo, that's how you know she was off it.
And you almost feel bad for him because even when you can't see her pick up the gun, but you see her arm kind of reach, and he immediately shouts out, "Man, please put the gun away!" So you know he trying to say like, "Yo, don't make me do this. I'm gonna have to shoot you.
I'm gonna have to shoot you, girl."
But he had the body cam. He should have known the body cam.
Yeah, the body cam. But she straight ate the tase, bro. I'm not gonna lie, she ate it. Like she was in the car and he's tasing her, and she's still talking to him like, "Oh, I didn't do nothing wrong. I didn't do nothing wrong."
With the cigarette in her mouth.
With the cigarette, smoking the cigarette.
And that cop wasn't about no action because like look at him, he was a big cop, bro. He was a big cop, so like the
cop is big too. He's a big guy.
He's a big dude.
I think the cop was bigger than her, no kizzy.
Yeah, he was
100% bigger than her. But yeah,
that just proves like the conversation we had the other day, Michael, where you were like, "Oh, police reform. This is how we're gonna have to change the everything, like the Black community and everything." Right. I feel like this is the step where I feel like Black point of views they're so quick to say it's the cop, right? And I'm Black. I'm initially gonna think, "You sure? Like, you sure?"
Me too.
But I feel like it's good that we have something like that out there because it proves that it's not always our fault, and it's not good to point just the finger at the cop.
No, that's facts. And what I was saying, I want to say this real quick. First, and I'm not the type to be like, "Oh, it's the system," but.
Right.
In a way, I want to say it is a bit of the system. Then, what I'm saying? Yeah, it's a bit of the system. And that's why I brought up the war on drugs. But like I said, in this situation, she was completely wrong. Like, she's even crazy. Like, who would put, like, in that situation, you about to pull a gun on a cop? Like she was bugging.
Bro, like that's suicide.
The warrant wasn't even hers.
That's what I'm saying. So
that's what I'm saying.
I was joking.
The cop. He reinstated this to her several times. Like he said, look, you do not have a warrant. The warrant's not for you. You just happen to be in the car that the person for the warrant owns, and I'm pulling you over. And then she had the drugs on her. So like I said, you can't, two negatives ain't only in algebra when you do two negatives, does a positive come out, my nigga. In real life, two negatives ain't never gonna be no positive. You cannot be driving around in your homeboy, boyfriend, whoever, who's obviously some dope boy or some shit, his car where he got a warrant, the car is dirty, you got drugs in your bag. Like, come on,
you dirty.
It's a whole it's a whole recipe for just
hey, but we're gonna have to move on because we hit 50 minutes.
Crack on him, I would have been like, nah, this is gonna end up right.
Wait, hold on. What you said, Don?
Nah, I was saying we probably got to move on to the next topic because we hitting 50 minutes. We ain't trying to go all night with this.
So we have hit none of the topics that we're supposed to talk about. we gonna try to do as quick as possible though. So we gonna bring up the first one. So everybody that's in now, I feel like the room is filled. Everyone's kind of in here right now. That's here for the main discussion. We gonna hit the main discussion, and a lot of this discussion is gonna be woman based. I really want to hear women's opinion on this. Like, even if everybody leaves the chat and this video goes off, I still want y'all two to explain all this shit to me because I'm confused by a lot of things. So
you're on the same page.
First thing we're gonna talk about, right? We're gonna ease into it. I want to talk about self-image and how image is being portrayed through social media, how people, specifically though female or woman self-image is being portrayed. You notice on social media, a lot of people are practicing self-love, which obviously is good. Self-love is good. Love yourself. You can't love nobody till you love yourself. You know what I'm saying? If you not okay with what you see in the mirror, you're not gonna be okay with nothing else.
Big facts.
With that being said, though, sometimes I think we all know someone who does this. There's some people that take it a little bit too far. Sometimes it seems like they're trying to convince themselves that they look good and not even that they're actually proud of it. So my question is to everybody, do you think there's a point, especially through social media, where you're loving yourself a little bit too much, where I follow a girl who every morning religiously, she posts like a half naked picture, you know what I'm saying? Like, and she's a big girl. And every day, every morning at least, and at night, she makes sure she posts a picture of her either in her underwear, a thong, and she always prefixes it with, I'm not posting this for sexuality or for you to sexualize my body. I'm posting it because I'm proud of my body, which is cool. You can't argue with nobody that says that. So I'm gonna start with Cherry B. We're gonna start with you first. Do you understand what I'm talking about? Does it make sense or does it sound crazy to you?
All right, so how about this? So you're talking about self-love. That's totally different from body positivity. Okay. So
you think so?
Yeah. So body positivity is what you're really referring to.
Okay.
When you're talking about these girls taking pictures and posting everything, it's not for sex people. It's for them to accept how they look. I do this thing called Love the Skin You're In, and basically everybody wears lingerie, and we all have discussions like you guys do, but it's not virtual.
But you do it wearing lingerie.
All the women wears lingerie. Some girls are very revealing. They're heavy set, small, whatever. Is there a link?
Is there a link to this podcast? Someone, where can I find it?
No, it's not a podcast. All I'm saying is body with that, like, who is to say what look good and what doesn't? Like,
but that's not what we saying. We not saying. Like, here's another thing. I feel like no matter what it is, just like with them rappers and everybody that want to put their guns and drugs on Instagram, once you put some shit on social media, I can judge it. It's up for me to judge because you put that shit on social media. You put it on my timeline and I follow you.
Remember what
so my question really, huh?
You know what they say about opinions?
What?
You know what they say about opinions? Anybody got a saying about opinions? Opinions, they're like assholes.
I get that, but just like opinions and assholes are just like Instagram accounts. We all got one. So if we all got one, I'm a judge. You can judge me on mine, and that's why I don't put anything on my Instagram that I wouldn't want to be negatively judged. But some people don't mind. And then you got, and again, like, all right, and this is just an example. Imagine you a dude and you got a really small penis, right? And you post a picture of your penis on Instagram every day. And someone says
like that small penis, believe it or not.
Oh yeah, nobody got like the small penis. Nobody got like that. But say someone comes at you in your inbox like, man, why you keep posting your small ass penis on Instagram every day? Your penis is small. Do they not have a right to have messaged you that, being that you putting your penis in their face every day?
Yeah,
no,
they have a right, but people unfollow them. Yeah,
you could unfollow them.
Everything. People have an opinion about everything. But since we're talking about bodies right now, right? Since we're talking about that. Like at the end of the day, that person has the right to be upset on their account if you come on their account, just like you got the right to be able to come on their account if they made it public. But all I have to say about body positivity, I love it. Keep it going. You know what I'm saying? If I don't like what I see, I keep it scrolling. Sometimes Liz will be looking a little crazy. Sometimes I don't like when Beyonce got her cheeks all the way out and bent over because she's a mother or whatever. But then sometimes I'm like, yeah, go ahead, girl. I'm up and down with everything. You feel me? But hey, you only live once. If you want to show it off, show it off. But as far as self-love, that to me is one aspect of self-love. But I feel like self-love is more than just that. Self-love is reading a book, taking care of your mental or handling your goals, not allowing this dude to treat you that way, or having toxic friends, a lot of other things, shadow work, working on yourself. And that to me is self-love. A lot of other aspects. The body part could be there too, if you want to show your body, because people always called you this or always said your titties look like that, or your knees, blah, blah, whatever, your toes. Maybe you're just trying to show that you are okay with yourself. I don't know why they do it. You know what I'm saying? But that's
so Shakira, let me hear what you think. Do you think that some people take the showing everything off too far, that they trying to convince themselves, or you think that's all just good?
Okay, so let me be very clear. I feel like everyone's body is beautiful. I feel like everyone should have some type of confidence in what they have. To themselves, they should be thinking their body is beautiful. But I will use Lizzo as an example. I feel like this entire body positivity, self-love thing, sometimes it has been extended too long. Like, I feel like you wear some pants and your butthole is showing, and we're going to a basketball game like Lizzo has. I don't think it's okay. I feel like it's a time and a place.
Here's my thing. And I'm all for the Lizzo. Lizzo's cool. But when that, like, for example, that basketball thing you just brought up, my only problem with that was like, this ain't the place for this. You know what I mean? Like, it's a basketball game. Niggas is here with their kids. I didn't bring my son here to watch Lizzo twerking on the half court. You know what I mean? Like, that's not what I came here to see. So sometimes, like you said, it's like, it's not, is this the appropriate place for this thing?
Right. But for you, like the Instagram, they, like you used the example with the small penis. If I follow you and I know you have a small penis and you posting it every day, honestly, I can get why you posting it. You're like, oh, small penis awareness, whatever. But at the same time, it's like, I followed you, so I obviously like small penises. Or you just trying to remind me that you have a small penis, and you're trying to remind yourself that you have a small penis and that you can't grow this shit. But it's okay. Somebody out there likes a thumb, but
you don't think there's times when people like you follow people and you didn't follow them to see this. You follow them because, maybe you worked with them one time or you had a class with them or whatever. But they always posting like something where you're like, dog, I don't want to see that. Like,
I'm not gonna lie to you, Michael. You sound like you need to unfollow this person. I know.
Oh no, I've unfollowed this. I blocked this person. Anyone that posts repeatedly anything that I don't really want to see, I had to give up an entire Instagram one time. Like, I had to delete that whole fucking Instagram and get a new Instagram because it was full of so much crap that I didn't want to see. I was like, yo, I just got to make a whole new one. So I do. I agree. You're right. If you see anyone posting that kind of stuff and you don't want to see it, you could unfollow. But what I'm trying to get to, my real question is like, yo, not us as the viewer, how we're receiving it, but why are these people doing it? Are they doing it because they really want to show us this, or are they trying to convince themselves, I look good, I look good, I look good? To me, it's like when you look in the mirror and you're like, today's going to be a good day. Today's going to be a good day. It's like you don't know that and you kind of think it's not. So that's why you're telling yourself in the mirror, it's going to be a good day. It's going to,
I think
that's all I'm saying.
It's a mixture of both. I feel like, we all are insecure about something, and we are in a time and an era where we're trying to push boundaries. And to be fair, we have really had this Eurocentric version of like what beauty is. And a lot of people are tired of it. Like, I'm not supposed to be wearing these at work, but I wear these anyways. We're pushing formats. We're pushing everything. So in a matter of right now, small penises, let's use your example, isn't it? Like, we all want a mandingo, And
I'm fucking dead.
So you just say we always want a mandingo?
Nah. You good, Cherry. You good.
I don't know what's going on.
That's it. But this person who has a small penis, they probably like, I can stroke just as well as a mandingo. And I want to show that. And I want to prove that. I want my cause to be important. And even if I don't necessarily think it's the best looking shit, somebody out there might find some inspiration in this. They might not have to feel
happy about their ping dingo, their little dingo.
That's true. That's true. Let's see. Before I get the guys' real quick responses, let's see what they're saying. Reunion says in prison, self-love is very important. I'd imagine it would be. I hope every man in prison practice as much self-love as you can. In prison, try not to practice any outward love. Let's see. Okay, well, yeah. So they're going in. But so real quick, Clay, we got the ladies' opinions, and I gotta say, I agree. I kind of see where they're coming from. It's kind of changed my mindset on it. I understand why. I can now see a little bit better. Clay, what you think? You think that what they saying is real?
Yeah, I definitely feel everything they're saying, but still my question is though, like, there's so many other ways that you could advocate for something like that if it's a body appreciation thing. I just feel like it's such a niche for like guys or girls, but I know we're talking about women on the topic, but for both to feel like they need the approval or they need to use Instagram or Facebook as an example. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like there's other ways you can do that, you know what I'm saying? And do it for yourself without having to look for the approval of others. And even though regardless, do what you do, especially if you're a single woman or a single man, you feel me? I just feel like there's other ways to go about showing that you care about who you are as a person, other than posting things like that on Instagram and Facebook.
But Clay, low-key, I'm not trying to come for you, but what is the biggest outlet of media right now? Like, that is Instagram and TikTok and Facebook. And people feel like the only way they can get closer to a broad amount of people with their cause is through Instagram, Facebook, and other media. I don't feel
for example, you can go to a gym, get sociable, and join a class, and there's other options. You know what I'm saying? It's obviously not as big of an impact as Instagram and social media. You're right. But I don't know, just my opinion. You feel me?
That's true. It's true. EJ, anything?
So the way I put it, I mean, it's cool. You're gonna see it. The ladies, they're gonna, do their thing on Instagram. But I kind of feel what you're saying, Clay. Something like that. Like B Cherry just said, she has a whole meeting where they do, body love, self-love. I feel like that's something cool to get into.
Exactly. Something
cool. And I feel like you were saying, B Cherry, y'all do that kind of like in private? Like that's y'all's own thing that y'all do?
We do that in private. So for the ones that like to not put it on social media, they have an area where they can feel cute.
Yeah,
exactly.
Not for their man, or if they're scared to put it on because they don't know how they feel, and then we make them feel good, and then they start wearing it for their man. I don't know.
And that's good. Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
And the reason could be why they're scared to put it on in public or whatever. We're not trying to encourage people to do it in public, but if they do it in public, go you. Because I'm a mother of 2. I have extra skin and stretch marks. I applaud those women every time I see a video when they just jiggling their belly and don't care what people think, because we're made to feel like this shit is so ugly. You need to go hide that. I don't want to see it. But why should I hide my belly because it's not flat and perfect, or I guess it's perfect,
Yeah. Low key, niggas be liking the big belly. Niggas be acting like they don't like
more wounds. I don't brought life into this world. I don't brought life into this world. And in society eyes, it's deemed ugly. So I'm banned from putting it on social media because I have stretch marks in my
and to add to what you're saying, B Cherry, and that's why you got these women going and doing BBLs and tummy tucks and all of this after having kids, because they don't want to look like they had kids, because they feel like it's not a good look, and it's nothing wrong with that. If you had kids, that's the beauty of life.
And that's what
I'm saying. When a woman puts her body out like that, she wears a 2-piece bathing suit and she got a belly that looks like mine. I'm like, wow.
Yeah.
She really is out here like, I'm beautiful.
And that's another thing. Like, you can go to a beach.
I'm gonna go out and do it too. It doesn't mean I'm gonna go do it out there, do it too, and post it. I'm still scared to post stuff like that. But I would love it one day where I could just do that and be like, da 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 da. Yes, I'm here. I got this. Who gonna check me? Because I'm ready to come at your neck in these comments, and my homegirls too. What's up?
well, that's I wanted to bring that up. Because a lot of it is like mental, right? So like what I said, it was like a couple episodes ago. about Instagram. When you know people are watching Instagram, and it's giving a lot of people depression because they see somebody and they see this and they think it's perfect, but when in reality it's fake. You know what I'm saying? So
Facts.
Somebody like B Cherry said, somebody who, you know what I'm saying, has the stretch marks and things like that, they'll see a woman that has a flat stomach and they'll see and think that that's perfect, but it's fake. It's not real. You know what I'm saying? But it's just what you see. So
exactly.
That's where I believe that when it comes to this stuff, it's all what you call it, like psychology, and it's all in your head. Then that's where it's come from. It's come from social media. So real quick, that's why I said the best place to, if you want body positivity, is to go do that in person. Like join a group like that, because I feel like it's better for your mental health. To be honest.
Yeah.
Right.
Go to a beach, go to a boardwalk, like something where you can be a little sexy and still be in public, but you're not broadcasting it for the whole world and you feel like you have to have that pressure. You know what I'm saying? But you could still be out there. You know what I'm saying? And don't get me wrong, I am not sitting here advocating against you showing your bodies on Instagram. I love it. Just, you know what I'm saying? Just know, listen, just know you posting it every day. You giving some guys the wrong message sometimes. So just, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes
and I'm glad you said that, because I wanted to, like what they were saying, a couple people were saying in the chat, which is true. We got to keep in mind, not every time when girls, you know, when they post something to Instagram or wherever, when they go out in public, wherever, they're not doing it for us. They're not doing it for guys. They're not doing it to look good for us. Sometimes, like, you know what I mean? Like, even me, my nigga, there's times when I'll just get up one day, put some fly shit on and go to the city. I'm not with nobody. I'm not, but you just for yourself, you know what I'm saying? You're doing the shit because you could. So, so with that being said, you know, I want to make it clear, in my opinion, I don't think it, to me, girls, like, do whatever the fuck you want. If you're single, if you don't got no man that's gonna be like feel offended, or someone, your girlfriend, whoever that's gonna feel offended, you doing it. If you want to go to the mall, to the beach, whatever, that's on you. Because from personal experience, and I'm sure there's guys that could vouch for this too. Not every time, because you see a girl dressed a certain way or whatever, that means she's loose, so that she. Sometimes it's even the opposite. Sometimes the girls that are the most conservative will dress crazy, and the girls that dress crazy will be the most conservative. So you can't always judge it that way and think like, oh, if Shorty's showing this, she's down to do this, or you giving niggas the wrong idea. Because in my opinion, niggas is always gonna have the wrong idea, regardless. Niggas,
whatever you got on.
A lot of niggas is
niggas is gonna find a way to put the idea in there. It's in there. So with that being said, though, that segues into my next question that we're gonna get into, because we pressing time. But the modern image right now of what a woman's body is supposed to be, or what people be like, damn, okay. And before I'm gonna tell you what the kind of body or image I'm talking about, right? Because this might be different from what I or EJ or Cleon might say, like, oh damn, okay. There was a long time when we all know Kim Kardashian, coming up, when people would be like, oh, I can't quite. And I remember it used to get me, because I'd be like, yo, what is so special about this woman? It's just because she has this very specific body that that we're told is the body that you're supposed to have these days. That's why I think men go so crazy over her and other women that are exotic looking, like her, to say the least. But so my question is, this image of woman, and like EJ said, it got some people doing, you know, BBLs or, you know, tummy tucks or whatever. Do y'all think this is what the image should be? Do y'all think that it's correct? Do you think it's achievable if you're not rich and famous? Even?
Oh, you don't have to be rich.
Yeah, you're not rich. Well, let me make something clear though. I done seen a couple of them jobs done from not rich, and some of them ain't that great. You know what I'm saying? Like
couple, because the rich don't look right. So you telling me you like Black China? You like her hair?
No. And again, that's what I'm saying. There's some rich botch jobs that go really bad as well. But 9% of the time, the ones that I've seen, girls that went to kind of achieve, it just something is kind of off. You know what I mean? But anyway, let's not get off this. The question is, let's start with Shakira. What do you believe the image right now of a woman is? Like, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe the image that I'm thinking is being portrayed is not true.
I agree that the image right now is more curvy. Like, everyone has to have a booty. Everyone has to have titties. And coming from the small booty gang, small booties, we can't compete. Like, we're just like sitting here like, you know, and it's It's like everybody has to have a big booty right now. Like everybody wants the Megan Thee Stallion body. Everybody wants the Kim Kardashian. Even like it's gotten to the point that the Kim Kardashian body is like everybody in their family has to have it now. Like they're all looking like twins because Kim came out with that one body. And because of that, her friends look like that, and because of that, little kids are looking like that, and like everyone's starting to look like Kim. I don't know if you noticed, but they all look like Kim and Kylie and all the rest.
Yeah, that's why I brought it up. Yeah,
it just feels like that's the look, and it's hard. Like I'm not gonna sit here and, from my personal view, I'm not gonna speak for no other female, but I will say, when you look like not curvy, like to that point, and you're always gonna have like a complex to an extent right now, because of the fact that there's a push towards that. Like that's on TV, that's on media, that's all we see every day. Booby, booty, booby, booty. They ain't no stomach, cinched hip. Like, you know, if you don't look like that, it's hard for you to see yourself in anywhere. And I think that's also what the body positivity movement has been so important, because we see Kim every day, Beyonce every day, you know, and
sorry to interrupt you, but let me ask you this real quick, because what you're saying is true. You think the body positivity movement is kind of trying to counter this image that's being projected that women are trying to have. What did you say? Like how you just said, we still see Kim Kardashian every day, Meg every day. Wouldn't you say that them women are kind of fighting? They're basically putting down that other side, that side of body. You don't think so?
No, I don't.
How does it mesh? Because if you a girl that got a body that's the complete opposite of Meg and Kim, and
your
they're
body
saying, "Oh yeah, your body's supposed to look like this."
We're
be positive,
not in
girl.
competition with each other. I just want you to know that.
Okay.
Her beauty is not competition to my beauty. Her standards are not a competition to my standards. What we're trying to do, well, I'm not saying we're, but like body positivity movement is trying to do is to prove that we're equal.
I don't know. As much as I want to believe that,
like whatever,
it's hard for me to believe that, because 9% of the times when I see girls hanging out, girls don't even hang out with other girls that aren't on the level of them.
I'm going to counter that.
So I feel like y'all secretly, y'all could prove me wrong, but I feel like y'all secretly low key, y'all act like y'all all on the same page. But when because I don't never see no girl that's like a 4 hanging out religiously with a girl that's like a 9. I never see it.
All right, so that's where I'm gonna come in about self-love and body positivity. When you don't have self-love, you're gonna loathe everybody around you, especially when it comes to your body.
Right.
Even if you get your booty done, you still gonna be mad at that girl who got her booty done, maybe bigger, or the doctor looked like he did a better shape. You know what I'm saying? Even if you don't got your body done, but you don't like your body, you're still going to look at that natural chick and wonder why you wasn't born like that, and with a small cup size and a little thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, believe it or not, not every woman wants some big hips and big booty and big titties, and not every woman wants to be small and a 6 foot tall model. You know what I'm saying? But are there women that are jealous of other women? Yes. This is what we're working towards, not having that. But you got to understand, when it comes to the plastic surgery, in my opinion, the only reason why it's so prevalent is because I'm 32, right? I don't know if anybody's around that age, but not a lot.
We creeping.
Not a lot of people was doing the booty when I was in middle school and high school.
No.
When you're in middle school and high school, you don't got no booty, no ass. Niggas is making fun of you all day, every day.
Especially if you got that pancake booty. That's like the opposite. That's like just flat.
Iron board, wall, everything. They make you fun of your ass. They make you fun of you not having no titties. So you don't even know that you don't even know this kind of all you know is titties though. Like, oh, I could get my titties done when I get older. You didn't know nothing about ass. But around 2000 whatever, that technology came out. For all those girls who ever been ridiculed, because I have a lot of my friends got their ass done, and I was around them, and when every boy was talking about them or coming up to me, she don't got no ass though. She cute, but she ain't got no ass though. Do you not think that hurt their feelings that to feel like they're not desirable because they don't have no ass? And ain't even to be in competition with another chick. It's just to feel desirable by somebody.
Guys. Yeah.
It is.
And that's
and
where
men, go ahead.
Yeah. That's where self-love, like another thing where self-love for women needs to understand, like, trust me, girl, you can get your ass done and that nigga still gonna cheat on you and have other babies on you if you want to. But that's another
I was just gonna say that too.
That's another discussion. But as far as just feeling desirable, not even to have a man or anything, just because I mean I got a butt, so I can't complain. But you know, walking with a dude, but my butt don't look like the new booties. So sometimes I can fuck with you. But I could be walking, you know, I don't say I'm not as curvy as the next chick. I'm walking with a dude and he turned his head. I'm in love with this dude. He don't respect me, but I don't give a fuck because I'm just so in love. Or every dude that I'm with, I keep attracting those same type of dudes, are turning their heads to these women who got this kind of ass.
Mm-hmm.
I might come up on some text money and get this kind of ass and be that girl that niggas turn their head and look at now. You get what I'm saying? Like, right. I don't want to feel like I'm missing out on all of this attention, but that's probably why they do it. But as far as girls, I hang around, all my girls got their body done. They be trying to get me to do my body. I like, nah, I don't want to get under the knife. I'm a little scared. And quite frankly, I don't really want to look like that because that's right. I feel comfortable with myself. I've been desired with this belly that I have, with whatever that I have that might sometimes fuck with me. I feel desired. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't feel like I have to keep changing something because you're never going to be perfect, in my opinion, you know? But I hang out with girls a lot who get their body done. I go help them heal and everything. So,
right. A lot of it is image too. And I think men, because I'm about to get the dudes' opinions next, but I think men contribute to it to an extent because I know I can speak from because I've seen this with my own eyes. I don't do this because I don't care, but I done seen dudes. Like, it'll be a girl with no body. She might be a little cute, but she don't got ass titties. And they'll treat her a certain way. She'll so much as like just say something and be like, shut up. You know what I'm saying? While there'll be a girl with some big, they will let them get away with murder. I done seen girls with ass and titties treat dudes like dirt. And they and them niggas, they don't care. They'll be like, oh, you know, my girl look this way, whatever. Especially if the girl's a little bit more on the lighter side, more mixy looking, whatever. Like, niggas will really put away their whole entire, all their ethics, standards, everything, if they, you know what I mean? So with that being said, let me ask the guys, Clay, what do you think about, do you think men have an impact on the way women's bodies are portrayed or this new body image that is being portrayed?
Yeah, I definitely think so. And then, Janice actually said it. She said seeking approval from men, you know what I'm saying, as far as getting your body done because men ain't looking your way, probably the worst thing you can do. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like if a woman's supposed to love herself for her and you want a dude to love you for you, then maybe the dude that's turning his head while walking with you ain't the dude for you, because the dude who's really for you is going to be like, yeah, that ass is mine. Because I done had girls that ain't got no ass, and I'm like, yeah, that little booty mine. You feel me? Like,
boom, exit. That's, you know, that's how I feel. That's how I feel. That's how I feel.
Listen,
I feel like whatever you got, is as long as you mine, it's mine. Like, I'm gonna treat it like it's the big, like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
and I feel like that's less problems. That's less problems for the woman. You feel me? Now you not dealing with all these niggas trying to holler at you because you got a big booty or because you got some big breasts. Or now if a dude really approach you and say, yo, like, how you doing? What's your name? You know he really trying to talk to you. He's not just trying, you know what I'm saying? At least for the, we could say 50-50, but it's less of a chance he's just trying to clap. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna keep it a buck. It's less of a chance if you really just stand naturally. Hey, listen,
clap too.
Each his own.
So what you think, Don? You think men have an impact on this, or you think it's mostly just the media?
It is a mixture, but it definitely is men, because you know what I'm saying. To be honest, like y'all know how it goes when we growing up. When you seen a girl with a flat booty, you was like, hey, yeah, she got a flat ass.
Pancake.
Like, yeah, she got that wall, bro. You know what I'm saying? What's up with her? But yeah, honestly, when you do grow up, you know what I'm saying. When you get a little older, and honestly, it may be the media effect on the minds of, you know what I'm saying, the kids when they're younger.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? Because, you know what I'm saying, once you grow up, you know, you get a little more mature, you start like watching what you say when it comes to stuff like that. But yeah, so I believe it's a mixture. It is the men a lot though, but I believe it's a mixture of the media and men.
Yeah, it's a mixture of both. And I think definitely right now we're in a time where at least at this time, women have more than ever. I think they can do whatever the fuck they want with their bodies, however they want to dress, whatever. Like, you can't really say nothing to them, and I think that's the way it should be. I don't think us guys should make women feel they're only as valuable as their physical assets. You know what I mean? Because like I said, I know niggas that if you don't got no ass and no titties, you non-existent. They don't even see you. You know what I mean? So, and I think that's such like a unrealistic, stupid way to think about it, because ass and titties is only gonna get both of us so far. You know what I mean?
Like, you know, in the stripper world, believe it or not, if you don't got those ass and titties, you ain't getting paid.
Yeah, that's different. If that's you, that's like you buying a briefcase to be a lawyer or whatever. If you need that shit,
these girls are making money in other ways than just, you know, sometimes that ass gets you that promotion because he's trying to tap that ass. That ass getting
bro. I know about 3 girls right now fucking their professors. They got A's because, you know what I'm saying, because they professors like that booty. You know what I mean? So
you know, but sometimes you ain't gotta fuck them. They just want a chance, so they're gonna do whatever just for that chance.
That's
and
true.
It's sad. But I don't know why you guys like booty so much, so I can't really say. You know,
It's
but I know why women are doing it.
I blame rap videos.
I blame hip hop. I blame
Cisco. When I was 7, Cisco made the thong song. That's one of the main reasons I like fucking booty.
Cisco hip hop music
just
videos.
Like how they've been implanting in y'all that y'all supposed to have this body. They've been implanting in our minds that we supposed to love these kind of bodies. It's just they getting all of us. Trust me.
I know
they
girls
just
get paid just because they got a bigger ass. They get more money from dudes.
Bro, and it's true. It is what it is. It is what it is.
It really
but anyway, I'm trying to get out of here by 10:30, so we gotta keep this pushing. We gotta keep.
I know. I see.
So next thing we're gonna talk about real quick. Okay, we're gonna get into this whole trans, LGBTQ, RST, all of that. We're gonna talk about all that right now. So one of the main things that I really want to touch on. And this, of course, question is going to be directed at the ladies. I'm going to start with Sherry B this time. As a woman, right, a natural born, 100% came out the hospital woman, how do you feel about men who were born men but have transitioned now into being a quote unquote woman? And not only have they transitioned, but now they want the respect that comes with being a woman, the you know, how people treat women. They want all the good stuff that comes with being a woman, right? How do you assume other naturally born women, black women, I'm gonna keep it at black women because you obviously can't speak for no white ladies, but how do y'all feel about that? Do you consider those your sisters? You consider those brother men, those brother women your sisters? Like they your sisters?
I mean, I fuck with everybody. However, though, I did watch a trans person go. I didn't know they were trans, but they would live saying men ain't shit, and then I was like, or closet men ain't shit, or something like that. And then he was complaining, complaining about how they don't get treated on dates or stuff with these men, but they only treat the real women that way, but they don't treat them right. They just use them for sex and leave them behind. I was like, dang, they're going through it, but I don't know. In that world, it doesn't seem like they're still getting accepted as women in a lot of aspects. I do not care what anybody wants to identify themselves as, but if you're not looking wholly like a woman, I might say he, I might say him. And if you want to knuck if you butt, let's get it, whatever. But I'm not trying to change the way I talk.
Word. That's how I feel.
Maybe you need to do a little bit more work if you think that whatever. Like I'm, you know. But other than that, only thing I don't like, and hey, they might come at my head because this is a very big debate. A lot of these trans women and trans boy things are over here becoming athletes in schools, and that is not fair.
We were just talking about that.
Yep. Scholarships from these little girls when men run faster than girls. Men
we were just talking about that.
You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, they literally have to be aligned. That needs to be made. And to me, to be aligned. And to me, I'm okay with it. They want to be in another group other than what they identify as. But you know what? Be in the trans group. Have a trans Olympic. Have a trans team. Have a trans basketball. Have a trans whatever.
Yeah.
But no matter what pills you put in your body, You can't just erase DNA of man. You can't erase DNA of woman. So that is literally I don't care if you want to look like a girl, change your stuff. And another thing. As far as any trans, I really feel like they need to be an age where they allow these kids to take these pills.
Thank you.
Boom. That's another thing. That's a whole
nother thing. Nobody, we all know the age range where any human being stops developing. You know what I'm saying? But if we're giving them 21 years old to drink alcohol, 18 to vote, we have rules for that.
That's true.
I don't care if it's a parental consent. That makes sense. That is horrible.
That makes sense. You're right.
That is horrible.
And okay, so real quick, and before I get Shakira's opinion, I'm going to the chat. Bailey Bunch TV says, I'm all for it, but I'm still annoyed that Bruce Jenner won the Woman of the Year award when she wasn't even a woman for a year. This is what I'm talking about here. Stuff like this. How must women feel when men are coming out of left field and some of them ain't even chopping off their dinglings, and they're coming out and they're saying like, oh yeah, I'm a woman, and they're winning awards. People are holding doors open for them. People are respecting them. People are treating them like they were born women. Shakira, what's your take on that?
Okay, so I agree to an extent what the young lady said. B. Jerry, I think that there should be an age limit on that end for young kids, trans kids. However, I don't agree with the statement that they shouldn't get the respect as a woman. They feel like they're a woman. We don't know the scientific basis of when or how they feel the way they feel or whatever. But if you've been feeling like you're a female since you were 2 years old, 3 years old, 4 years old, who am I to tell you? I'm not living in your shoes. I don't live with your problems or whatever you're dealing with. So
okay,
you're telling me should I treat you differently? No, I'm not going to treat you differently than I would treat anyone, any human.
Not.
However, you're not me.
What do you mean you?
I'm a female. I'm a female.
Okay. You're a woman. Okay.
I was born with estrogen, a period, freaking hair came out of nowhere, left field, like body odor. Shit just came out of nowhere. Like you woke up and you had boobs.
Word.
Like seriously. And yeah, like you going through what you're going through, you feel like you're a female. I'm not saying that men shouldn't treat you like you aren't female. If a man's into transgender women, which we talked about this, Michael, I feel like if let's just say you were into a transgender woman and you treat her like shit because she's transgender woman, you're a shitty nigga. No offense. Wait, I feel like if you're into trans women, you should treat them like women. That's what they want.
Yeah, or at least with respect. At least with respect.
Yeah, that part I don't. That's what I'm saying. If we're like, no matter what you
regular
are,
girls with disrespect. That's what I was commenting.
That's what I'm saying. Whatever, however you want to look at it. Maybe you know what I mean? Because I can't imagine. Like, are we saying that like?
I feel like they get treated differently because of the fact that
they're trans. No, I see what Shakira is saying.
Like negatively or better.
I'm saying that they get treated terribly.
Like for example, Jay, I have a preference for, just for example, I have a preference for black girls, right? I would wife a black girl, open the door for a black girl, but if I see a white girl and I like her, I'm just gonna fuck that white girl just because she's a white girl.
No, I ain't jacking that. I don't think you should. However you treat the ladies, you should treat them all the same, or whatever it is that you're into. Right. If you're into dudes, whatever. Don't treat somebody differently just because and that's another thing too. You got black guys like they'll treat black girls a certain way, but then when they finally get a Spanish girl, they treat her like an angel or something. Right. You know what I mean? I don't like that.
I'm not saying like I'm not against trans people at all. I just feel like, be honest with yourself and be honest with everybody. Like if you're trans, you're trans, and you and I are not the same biologically, but I'm still gonna treat you like you're my sister. You're my sister now. However, you first have to say you're a trans woman. You're not just a woman. You're a trans woman.
Yes. I believe there should be a specific...
Let them know.
There needs to be a specific lane. You know what I mean? Like, they deserve respect. But if I'm a woman and I've been a woman since I was born, I wouldn't feel comfortable with a guy who decided to be a woman 4 months ago. All of a sudden he wants to be
the recollections, the awards, everything.
It's kind of like
like you want all of that. That's crazy.
Today, if Young and May came out today and said, "Hey, yo, like I'm like she said it off the yak, you know, I got that brick. Like if she really did have that brick on her, like she really had a penis, I'd be like, yo, Young M.A is a man now. But I'm still gonna say Young M.A was a female for freaking 26 years.
That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
You can't just expect me to be like, well, you weren't.
I can't
female.
do it.
Like,
yeah, like I can't jack that. Like I'm not gonna just start. I can't automatically treat you. You know, like I was telling these guys last week when we spoke about this. The pediatrician's office that I worked at for a little, they had like a mental health section where the kids would come. And a lot of the kids that came there for mental health were kids, and I'm talking elementary school, 8, 9, 10, that are transitioning into another sexuality. And they really came to us and told us like, yo, you got to start addressing these children as what their new identity is. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And in my head, I'm like, yo,
it's a cash cow. It's a cash cow.
It really is. Like money's a big part of it too.
That's true.
And it's like, bro, these kids are a little too young to be making that kind of decision. There's decisions and lifestyle shit that I thought was going what I wanted when I was 12, 13, 14, that today is not at all with how I feel or what I want.
How this little thing work right here, if they even like it or don't like it. Come on.
Bro, and I think we can't be encouraging this. We can't be encouraging kids that are this young before they even hit high school. I'm talking about, I done seen middle school kids, 11 years old, on some like, yo, I'm transitioning to a dude and she's a girl. And I'm like, you're clearly a little girl. And the parents are with it. The parents are, you know, it is what it is.
And if she wants to wrestle on the boys team, then let her wrestle on the boys team and get her ass beat.
Like I said, I feel
like personally, like if, let's just say if I had a child today and they were like, Mom, I don't feel like, you know, if I had a boy and he wanted to be more feminine or whatever, I would let him dress like a female, like you know how Dwayne Wade had his kid or whatever. Right. However, the whole sex change, the whole changing your name, that's not no. You need to be a little bit mature to understand what that means. Yeah, you can't reverse that at that point.
Like
There was shit that I was learning in high school. I was like, what? Like this is, you know what I mean? Sexually about the body and stuff like that. So I just can't fathom how 8-year-olds, 9-year-olds, beyond just seeing it on TV and being like, oh, that's me. How could they really in their mind think like, oh yeah, I was born the wrong gender at that young age?
Think about pancake booty back in the days. Nah, if a child come up to their mama and say, I got a pancake booty and I feel like I need to have a big butt. Can I go to Dr. Miami? I'm 11 years old and get this big booty. They're gonna be like, no, you're not developed yet. So why would I have to put pills to change my stuff?
But they not seeing it that way. These parents are seeing it as, if you have this young child and you're not letting them do this, you're holding them back from their true identity or from what they want to be as a person in life. Like, that's crazy. But we gotta keep moving. Because I'm not trying to press this past 10:30 and we cutting close. Let's see what they're saying. They need to identify with a Bible. Anybody who let their child do that a fool. Hell no. I've had the parents of 6-year-olds at a summer camp ask me to address their biological daughter as he, him. Ugh, it's crazy.
I experienced that once also when I worked at a camp. It was a little girl who was transition. No, excuse me. It was a boy transitioning to be a Come on. I can't even remember to be honest. I think it was a girl transitioning to be a boy, and we had to address him by his new name or whatever. But then like rumors started, counselors like, yo, that's a girl. And I was like, I kind of got the vibe, but I didn't assume. But yeah, like these parents are really letting their kids do it.
They are.
Hey, the kids want to be addressed as something that's great, but it's the fact of the hormones, the pills.
The changes.
And
I've seen kids' parents actually helping them physically transition into this, and I'm like, come on, that's that. Moving on. So this is we getting closer to the end. One of the questions is something that I think me and Shakira had talked about recently. Some topics that we had discussed. Black man masculinity. All right. So this is obviously the guys. I'm gonna get y'all opinion on this. Shakira, today, I think it was today, you had sent me a video, and in the video, I believe it was a video of a guy, he was like putting on makeup, right? Like he was displaying makeup or that he could put on makeup. The caption on the video was something like, they say only girls could wear makeup, or what was it? Something like that.
Right.
But I'm gonna wear makeup. And I don't know if the guy in the video was supposed to be heterosexual or if he was gay. He didn't really get into that, and you couldn't, but he put on makeup. He damn sure was wearing makeup by the end of it. along with that, I looked at some of the comments or retweets on Twitter, and a lot of people were saying like, oh, you know, like ain't nothing wrong with this. Oh, no, there's another video. There's another video that you sent me that was of the food bay, the dude that does the food thing. The Salt Bay. And at his restaurant or whatever, I guess it's a thing for him to chop up food and put it in your mouth. Like he'll put the food in the girl's mouth or the dude's mouth or whatever. And videos have been surfacing online of straight dudes at the restaurant like, hell no, like get away from me. Like you're not putting that in my mouth. You know what I'm saying? And so I'm looking at these videos and I'm looking at the comments or retweets, and a lot of people are saying like, yo, like what the hell is wrong with straight men? Y'all so immature, y'all so lame, blah, blah, blah. Ain't nothing wrong with him doing this. So first, let me get the guy's opinion. What do y'all think? Y'all letting Salt Bay put meat in your mouth? That's going down?
Hell nah.
PJ,
I don't care.
Salt Bay put meat in your mouth, PJ?
I don't care if they got me on video talking about some, this guy's being too masculine. Well, he's not. Nah, fuck that, bro.
Fuck that. Nobody, they crazy as hell.
Ain't no man.
I'm not letting him put it in my mouth off the fork, but I ain't gonna lie. I'm a greedy nigga. I'll take it off the fork. And then,
I'll take it off like, thank you, sir. And put that shit in my mouth
off
myself.
The fork, you feel me? But right off the fork in my mouth? Hell no.
I ain't with that, man. And it's not even though. I guess you would say it's masculinity. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people say,
I don't think it's like toxic. I think it's just like
it is masculinity.
I don't want a grown man put meat in my mouth.
That shit feels weird.
Bro, I wouldn't even let
I wouldn't even want my pops.
That's what I'm saying. I wouldn't even let my own dad do that shit.
Can you imagine your dad at the table like, come here, Jay, open up. I try this.
What you doing? So I think that's like a natural reaction. I don't think it's like me trying to, or dudes trying to be funny or trying to mess up his thing. But come on, dog. Like, so what about the ladies? What y'all think? Y'all think straight dudes taking this too far? Just let Salt Boy put meat in your mouth? You think?
But I was on a date with a guy and he goes, I'm never talking to him again.
That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
Kiss close.
That's all I'm saying.
It's enough competition with women. I'm not finna be side-eyeing niggas too now. Like this,
right?
Like,
damn, I'm about to lose my nigga to Salt Bay. And like that,
like they be leaning over and their whole tongue be out. I mean, like
my nigga, there's some videos. That's what I'm gonna say.
Get out. Your tongue gotta
just like there's videos of heterosexual niggas being like, nah. I done seen some videos of niggas like, okay, and they put their whole tongue out, and I was like, I don't know, B.
It's quiet.
If he throw it and he do the all right, very good.
That's like when you at Benihana or you know what I'm saying? That's a little different.
Dangling some shit from a fork, and you're like,
that's
the more detailed you think about it, the more nasty it is. Like, come on,
like the more you think, like, come on, dog. Like, I can't let you do that. That's crazy.
But I think people are just like they're so used to like now everything's so blended in. They're like, oh, men can do whatever they want to do, whatever. I'm just gonna let you know right now. If you my man and you over here, okay, get out.
Yeah,
you can't. Yeah, which let that be the segue into my next big question here, and I'm gonna get both of y'all's opinions. We're gonna start with Cherry B. Ladies, at what point when you're dating your man or your husband, whoever you with, at what point from viewing his behavior and the shit he does and the shit he says, his mannerisms, at what point do you think in your head, I might be dating a down low nigga? This nigga might be in the closet. He might really be, because let me make it clear.
Fish I swim down low.
I done heard a story recently that had me petrified. A friend of mine told me one of her girlfriends who, just moved in with this guy, boyfriend. I don't know if they established a relationship, but they living together. They sleep in the same bed, sleeping with each other. Obviously, they're together. Homie comes home one day and says, girl, I got to tell you something. The reason I've been coming home late every week this week, I've been going to my homeboy's house and jerking him off. We've been jerking each other off at his crib. That's why I've been coming home past 11 every night.
How do you
As a woman now, it's just a man you've been dating for a year, 2 years. What is your next response? Cherry B, I'm gonna start with you. What are you saying to that?
I'm gonna leave him. I don't know what to say. Like, you cheated. I don't know about if you're gay, like if it bothers me or whatever. Never happened to me, but number one, you cheated. Like, you cheated. You're cheating on me. Like, you're getting pleasure from someone else, whoever it may be. As far as that's all I'm saying. I don't know. Like, you cheated. I'm not gonna be like, okay, and you gay. Nah, I'm gonna be like,
But he's saying to you, he's like, but baby, this is me and my mans. This all we do. We just jerk each other off. I go to his house. That's it. We get it out. I come home to you. You're my love. I love you, baby.
That's
what are you saying to that?
Cheating other women and say I come home to you.
Yeah.
Okay. So for you,
I'm not a come home type of woman. Like, bitch,
okay.
No.
Okay. And I respect that. So for you, it's not even about the gay thing. It's you cheated. That's it. Point blank.
Talk about mannerisms though, like.
But all that too. That's what I'm.
You can't tell. You can't tell if a dude is gay, like off of mannerisms. But I did have a boyfriend who, I'm just saying, a real gay man may not act like he's gay. You know?
Yeah, of course. Yeah,
because he's masculine. You know?
Yeah, there's masculine gay niggas. Yeah.
But I did have a guy that I have as a boyfriend, and I always wondered if he was gay but he was raised around a lot of women. But he would move his neck. You know what I'm saying? He'd have his hand on his hip sometimes when he's just standing, like just, you know. He was patting off some stuff and he's like this doing it. But the thing that made me be like, I don't know if I can continue is I'm gonna get up right quick. I had walked in on him when he had used the bathroom on accident and he was wiping himself. And I don't know how guys are supposed to wipe themselves. So I don't know. But that nigga was like this and he was like, I don't know. And the way his back was arched and he was like, I was like,
yeah, nah.
That's not the position I'm in when I perform that.
I don't leave the toilet.
Standing up, and he was wiping, and I was like, "Why the fuck?" And I was just like, "I don't know." And I don't know if he's gay to this day. He has a baby. He has a woman that he's with. I don't know if he does something.
Yeah,
but it made me uncomfortable seeing that, and I don't like to question if you're gonna be doing things like jerking off your friends. Yeah, I don't want to do that.
So Shakira, let me ask you. Your boyfriend comes home and he's like, Shakira, I want to be honest with you. That's what I'm doing. Me and my homeboy every night. That's all we do, though, girl. We don't do nothing else. That's all we do. We don't even kiss. We do that. I come home to you. What are you responding?
Listen, you touch a nigga's penis.
You touch a nigga's penis, and now he want to come touch you.
No, it's a no. It's a no. It's a hell no. It's a no. It's a no. I don't want no man that's gonna like another man, and I just can't think of him like, yeah, man, like.
Got you looking at all his homeboys like
yeah, and it's crazy too because I'm seeing somebody in the comments saying that sometimes you just never know until it's too late. Ebony J said that, and that's sometimes true too.
And that's why I honestly, when I hear these kind of stories or I hear a girl tell me like, yeah, I was dating a dude and I found out this, that, and the third, it's like you feel bad because sometimes you really don't know. You can't tell those things. You know what I'm saying? Like they said, until it's too late. You know what I mean? Like. This is unrelated. This is not a gay thing, but I know someone also personally who a girl's dating a guy, whole life they were dating 3-4 years in a relationship. He lived at her apartment, not lived, but he slept there often. One night in the middle of the night, police bust down their door, come in the room, seize everything. She's like, what the fuck is going on? Put him in handcuffs, take him. And she's like, yo, what? That's my boyfriend. What's going on? Police are like, yo, we're gonna keep it real with you. We've been having our eye on Buddy for the past 2 years. He's been looking up child pornography like a mother. He's been looking up little kids. He's been on the dark web, searching up shit, jerking off, showing kids his dick, all type of. This is the police telling her this after a man she's been dating for like 5 years, going to bed with every night. You know what I mean?
God.
So I can only imagine like how that must feel knowing this person that you thought you knew is this completely different
imposter.
Yeah.
But it makes you think like. Low key, it makes you not trust dudes. Like I don't know y'all.
Oh, well, sometimes I talk to my homegirls and be like, these niggas do be fucking each other.
Chill.
No, you just be like, yo, like you really don't know who's doing what when they all together.
Are like super hyper masculine. Like the moment you say something, oh no, that's gay. Is it
Them
gay?
Be the ones
what
though. Don't be the ones that I feel like they have something that they hiding. Like, cause even as a man myself, I done been with niggas where it's like, I be like, man, I feel like y'all be fucking when I'm not around. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes you get this vibe, like y'all seem like something more is going on than just the friendship that we all agreed to withhold. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I have a question. I don't know if you guys do this, but a train or threesome, 2 guys and a girl, is that gay or not?
It is.
Y'all look at
I think there's rules and regulations to that.
I'll put it to you like this. Here's my rule of thumb. This is my rule of thumb with that. I'm gonna leave it at this. I ain't gonna comment on that no more than this.
Yeah, I can't comment. I'm gonna go with what Jay said.
Is, if you in that situation, as long as my stuff don't touch your stuff, we good. I feel like as long as we both just touching the female, and I don't get no glimpses of, I don't look over and see you looking down at me.
Are you supposed to be just staring straight at booty? Like that?
Yeah, do what you gotta do. You can stare at the booty.
Ain't no way. All y'all
don't look me in my eyes. Don't touch me. Don't try to high five me or shake my hand in the middle of it.
The pyramid.
You know what I mean?
If you with your homeboy, your homeboy just about the girl. Do y'all be on the phone like, yeah, that bitch was all, you know, the way she sucked your dick? Nah,
that's another thing.
Chill. We're not talking about it.
That we not, boom.
We're not talking about it.
Boom. That's another thing of how it's like you be. This another way of how I feel like heterosexual niggas be knowing gay niggas, like when niggas are gay before girls do, because we know that certain heterosexual, we don't even talk about certain things. We not even gonna, like, if 2 niggas just ran train on a girl, they not about to call each other for a fucking review after and be like, yeah, you know, that's not, yeah, that's like,
nah,
that ain't going down. So
why do y'all even do it then?
Going about our lives. We smashed the girl. If anything, if we talking to other people in the future, we're gonna be like, yeah, you know, shorty, she hit the whole team, like everybody ran. You know what I mean? Yeah. But we're not about to get into specifics and like, yeah, she sucked this dick this way. Like, nah,
and I was gonna say, just to even cross that line with a homie to do something like that, you got to be like my brother type shit.
Yeah, like you like I'm not about to do that like
with some nigga I just met last year. Like, no,
hell no. Because like I said, niggas out here be weird. Like, you know what I mean? So you never know.
So if your girlfriend right now says, hey, I want to do a threesome, but now with another female, with another man.
Hell no! You're not even my girlfriend no more. I'm
this with your bro. Like, y'all brothers. Y'all trust each other.
Yeah, y'all are so
we all a family.
Nah, nigga. Y'all misconstruing what we saying. Y'all misconstruing.
First of all, I'm not even fucking his girl after they break up.
That's what I'm saying. We brothers when we fucking a rando. Then we brothers. Yeah, we not brothers to smash my girl. That's not. Yeah. We not brothers on that level.
But now touch your wife. Not going.
not going. No. So all right. So, but we got 10 minutes. We got 10 minutes before I wrap it up. This discussion has been very interesting. I still got one more question, and this is a question that I think every single one of us should have some sort of answer to or an opinion. So before we wrap it up, I want to wrap it up with the question. I want to know from y'all's experience or not experience, or what you've heard. Is it possible? Can men and women have sex and strictly be friends? Nothing more. Forever. Just friends. Possible? Yep. Shakira?
Yeah.
Platonic. Straight up platonic. The
only person that can mess it up if they both like each other low key. You had this.
Well, one is gonna end up liking
one.
The other.
All it takes is one. That equation. All it takes.
The thing. That's why you're not trying to communicate the entire time. You just do your thing. Oh, okay, that was good, homie. I go home, and then that's it. Like.
All right, now let me ask you this, and Sherry, get ready because I'm about to ask you the same question.
I don't know what I want to.
You and your platonic, whoever is having sex, y'all are straight platonic friends, sex only. You know, y'all chilling, whatever. Having a conversation, maybe y'all just finished having sex yourselves. One person says to the other, like, yeah, you know, this is the third person I smashed this week. You know what I mean? Like, y'all, you one of my regulars. You know, you don't care. You just moving on. That's it. Straight up. You cool? Crickets?
No, talking with. I mean,
Shakira?
Nah, we're not cool.
So boom. So then to me, it ain't just platonic. Because if he's just platonic, why you care about me smashing somebody else?
It's not about feelings. It's about like, you having sex with 3 other people.
Yeah.
I use protection.
I use protection. I use protection. I use protection with them. I use protection with you.
I showered right after.
All that.
That don't save me from mono.
But that's the risk you taking though.
So your answer is for you is strictly
true.
For you is
strictly
strictly
I ain't gonna take it there. You're right.
Health wise.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Is what you're saying, Shakira.
Yeah, it would just be like, why are you having, 6 people? Like, dang, are you a nympho? Like, why you have to have a person every night?
Got you. And so this person, your platonic person that you're having sex with, Valentine's Day, you're not expecting nothing, birthday, nothing, you don't care. They've no emotion to show.
No.
Fine?
No, ew. you stay over there. Go with your other 6 people and buy them flowers. I'll see you Tuesday.
Got you. So, and Cherry B, what about you? You think it's possible? Straight platonic men and women for forever?
First of all, I take the word friends very seriously. Like, if you're my friend, I'm somebody I can call. You're somebody I can call on when I need help. Tell my deepest, darkest secrets to. Not maybe
right.
Not this. You feel me? Y'all had sex one time. Y'all probably could still be friends. Y'all smashed, whatever.
Right.
And it's like, all right, we did that, whatever. That was cool, but yeah, it's not our thing. Blah, blah. But if you're continuously fucking each other, that is not a friendship. That is a whole situation.
Yeah, that's what someone just said that in the thing.
If you're continuously fucking the person, y'all not friends. Y'all not.
But we are. We have sex. We don't ever discuss the sex afterwards. We have sex. We go on. We might even go to the mall sometimes and chill. We might even go. We don't date. We don't go out to eat and do those intimate things. But we might even.
Why don't you do that? Because you feel like you still want to be friendly. Like I go out.
Because like Shakira said, I feel like both sides might be afraid that at some point the other might take it as, oh, this is more than.
Be friends because you guys really can't do things because somebody's going to take it the wrong way because y'all had sex now.
You can be cordial. You just can't be intimate.
You guys can't go on a trip, like girls trip or boys trip. You guys can't do anything because what? She probably thinking, or he probably thinking like, we're getting a little closer. We're bonding more than just sexual.
What if it's clear? What if it's clear? What if we say to each other like, yo, look, we go on vacation, whatever, but it's still.
All I have to say is this, because I know it's going to get like whatever, because you're going to have your way. My thing, all I know is my man better not ever tell me he had sex with any of his friends. They can no longer be his friend no more.
Wow. So yeah, that's a whole nother thing. We can get into that too. We don't have enough time.
They know we friends now. Y'all done had sex.
So
baby.
So if you dating your man right now, and y'all go to the function or wherever y'all go, y'all the mall walk by somebody, he runs into his girl, you know this is his friend, you know what I'm saying? They say whatever and walks away and he later slips and say, yeah, me and her, we fucked a couple times back in the day. You have a problem right there, he can't be friends with her no more?
Like this girl, the one that calls you every week, the one that be popping up at your family functions and she not related to nobody, don't got no kids with nobody, she gotta go. She gotta go.
She gotta go?
She gotta go.
But all right, what if he's like, yo, the last time I even been in that was 2-3 years ago, before I even met you, type shit, like, still?
Yeah, she can't call you regularly. She can't nothing. She probably could go on your Facebook and say happy birthday. And that's
what about
if I sense she's not trying to be like a little whatever, like I noticed she was blah blah. You might have to unfriend her. You might have to do a lot of things depending on how the interaction is between me and her. But if I know you're in a relationship with me and you and this girl done fucked, we gotta talk about how that relationship is gonna go. Just like, I think Drake said a song like that. I hugged this girl like this, and her dude don't even know we fucked. But if he did. If a girl is like, hey, and you later on found out her and that nigga used to fuck, you're gonna be like, you still want that nigga? Like, what's up? Come on, man. They were friends, yes, but they can no longer be friends anymore.
Got you. So, and what about you, Shakira? You letting your man have be friends with people he used to have intimate pasts with, or?
It depends because if I'm in a relationship and he's in like. My ex-boyfriend's in a relationship or the ex whatever is in a relationship and we're still friends and like, mutually friends, that's cool. But if my man's in a relationship with me and the girl is single, nah, it's a no.
Word? So she's completely single. He can't, not at all.
like she's single, she always around. Nah,
Yeah, we're not gonna say always.
You
Let's
already
say
have problems with these hoes that never fuck them. Then you gonna have a bitch that fuck them. Come on, man.
Listen.
Go.
If she always around, that means she waiting for me to go.
She waiting for me to go.
Why she can't just be his friend still? Why she can't just be his? Because what if it's like?
Because I'm a woman. Because I know.
We know.
I was gonna say women know, B. I ain't gonna women know. Women be
so
knowing.
all right. With that being said, right before, because we gotta go, but right before, let me get the flip side of this. Let me get the men's opinion, guys. You got your girl, your wife, whatever, for years or whatever months, what you gonna call it? Y'all got to establish a relationship. You find out this dude that was a friend. He's he likes her pictures once in a while, whatever. He might come to the barbecue once in a while. Finds out she told you, yeah, me and him used to fuck back in the day. A couple of times we did it. Is you like he gotta go, or you like all right, so whatever? Clay, let's hear you first.
Shit, I already want to shoot. I already want to shoot the. I don't even know who the nigga is. I already want to shoot
him already.
I want to shoot.
Whip his ass already.
I go whip that nigga ass, and it's just off of the fact it's like nigga, why you still here? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, why you still here?
Nigga. Okay, so let's say you ask that question. You say to Shorty, like, yo, why is he still here? If y'all used to do that back in the day, whatever. And she says, look, to be honest, outside of sex, we realized we had a real actual friendship. Like, we have a lot of the same interests. We're cool. Like, we're honestly cool. I know his mama, he know my mama, whatever. You know what I'm saying? You still not with it?
That's a tough situation. But I feel like in situations like that, it's up to the girl I'm dating to keep not that she has to keep reassuring me, but give me enough reassurance to the point where I know, okay, that situation is comfortable. Good. But initially, I trust that.
Yeah, I feel. No, I trust it. EJ, well, what about you? What you think? Dudes like that, they gotta go on the past. Dudes gotta go.
Yeah, like Claire said, man. Once you see him, you're gonna want to shoot the fade, but
you don't want to shoot the fade.
You're off rip.
Basically, here's my thing, though, right? Because while I don't think it's your responsibility to tell me that shit, I'm gonna be like, damn, nigga was dapping me up in my face the whole time, coming to the barbecue, talking to me, and he knew he done been in there. That's how I would feel. So EJ, continue, EJ.
Yeah. So and just like you said, I mean, it's like when it comes to reassurance, like you could, cause man, like you a guy, you're gonna know a dude's intention off rip.
Exactly.
You know what I'm
saying?
like
how women will pick up on another woman's intention.
So this may have to if it's like, oh yeah, this person's cool, my mom, my family, this, that, and the other. Like I'm gonna need years of reassurance. It's not gonna take a small amount of time for me to be a little bit okay with this shit. You feel me? It's gonna take.
All in the back of your head.
Yeah, it's gonna take years. Like don't expect me to be cool with this.
Did she start hitting it better than mine? Did she?
Yeah.
There's no way. We gotta go. But I want to know, like, ladies. Last question. In that, like, what Don just said, right? Mm-hmm. Say your dude's coming at you now, like, yo, like, I don't really want you to reassure me, but what's up? Like, is he now? How you looking at your man's now? You like, my nigga, you insecure, you self-conscious, you this and that. Because I notice girls will say that they want a guy that's emotional, that's intimate, that talks about how they feel, and that'll wear their heart on their sleeve. But then when you start on that, girls will be like, nigga, you soft. You know what I mean? Like, they'll be like, nigga. So what's the real thing? Like, do girls want men that are like that? That's gonna, care about that type of shit, or you want a nigga to just shut up and be quiet?
You go first.
I just feel like it, I'm not, because I don't want to speak for just me. I just feel like if you respect that person, if they say they have a problem with it and you really love them, you know what I'm saying? You work out solutions. If they really want them out of the picture, then they got to be out of the picture. You know what I'm saying? If that's a reassurance that they need, or whatever other reassurance they need, then you give them that if you really love them.
But is you now gonna go around telling? Are you gonna go around now telling other females like, yo, my man a bitch? You know what I'm saying? Like I met some nigga from high school hugged me at the mall, and this nigga over here tripping, talking about he don't want me talking to that nigga because I fucked him in high school. No.
Why would I be with a dude? I'm gonna call him a bitch. I don't know. For me, I'm not gonna be with no nigga.
I've seen it happen.
I done seen girls I done seen girls tell their man to his face, he's a bitch, straight up with a finger in his face.
You love them. Like, that's not love. That's toxic. We're not talking. I'm not trying to talk from a toxic standpoint. Because I didn't have relationships where I told a dude I ain't like this, and he'd be like, "Oh, you tripping? Whatever, blah blah." Click.
Word.
I know that person don't love me. But if that person loves me and we're in a loving relationship and I love them and they come to me and tell me they have a problem with this, we're going to discuss it and see how it's going to work. Especially if I told him I slept with this person. Now, if it's every dude I work with, I never been with, about his jealousy. But if we're talking about straight up, you know this, it's facts.
Right.
How do you want to move forward with this?
Right. So Shakira?
I wouldn't say the dude's a bitch. I wouldn't say he's a bitch. No, okay. I would never say he's a bitch. There are some bitch niggas, but that's not my man. However, I would say this: if it's always like brought up and it's brought up randomly, it's not no longer like a cute emotional. Oh, he's wearing his heart on his sleeve. It becomes like, dang, nigga, like. We at Olive Garden, like, calm down.
Eat your breadsticks, nigga. Shut
up. I see what she's saying, though.
Yeah. Some dudes do talk about your past relationship and want to keep
like they just keep bringing it up type
like
shit.
He's not even around, but you keep talking about him. What the fuck?
I get it. I understand it hurts or whatever, but like Michael, you know, like it's not even that big of a deal to me to explain the lengths of my friendships with guys or whatever. But I will say that it's just like. If it's respectful, it's respectful. I'm respectful to you, you're respectful to me. Mm-hmm. But if you're over here like every 6 seconds, so who did you have sex with? And like
yeah, that's a turn off. Yeah.
But you know what? I don't have to have nothing with you. Thank you.
You ain't gonna get none now.
Yeah, bro, you messing it up for yourself. Just keep on talking.
Yeah.
So it's not cute. Like, it's not cute to be jealous, and it's not cute to overanalyze things, because if I was like negligent and like holding up information, then yeah, you have a reason to be jealous. But from over here telling me straight up to your face, like, yeah, I had sex with him, or yeah, we had a relationship, but it didn't work out, and he at where he at. And us women, our friend zones are different from you men. Like, we friend zone you forever, and you don't even like. We will never talk about penis ever again. Like,
the men friend zone
never
a little
look
bit
at
different.
You the same. You friend zone people and be like 10 years later, you know, I always had a crush on you. Like, that's how dudes be. Girls don't do that. Girls, like, once we had it and we realized it sucked, hi friend, what's up, buddy? Like, that's the difference. So if you're around and you're a buddy and you're jealous about the buddy, you really shouldn't be jealous about the buddy, because the buddy's there for a reason. You know?
I hear you.
I get what you're saying. Yeah, men definitely, you know, for us, it's like there's no friend zone. We'll have sex with all our friends. It don't matter. You know what I'm saying? Right. Like, as long as the opportunity comes, I feel like that's how men look at it.
I don't have no emotional attachment with your penis, but always remember, now your girl got to deal with those people that has an emotional attachment to your penis.
It's so funny.
I have an emotional attachment to my penis. I was gonna say, right? I'm a fucking penis.
I have a problem with the relationship with me and my penis, man. Our relationship girls like their wife.
I am very emotionally attached.
Be like that.
Your emotions don't get connected with women using your penis. Yeah.
Be honest with you, if it's not a woman that I want my emotions to get connected to, you damn right it don't. You know what I'm saying? I think that should go for men and women.
In there regularly doing that too. She's gonna start having feelings. I'm sorry.
No, it's true, but
maybe
you know,
regularly, maybe 6 months, every 6 months, maybe not. But come on, man.
But you know, it'd be some dudes like problem. But I'm gonna be honest about it, because I have the same problem. Is even when I'm like, you know, I'm chilling. That's why I know I'm a very serious person. I could never just be like frolicking around. Because even when I say I'm frolicking around, just doing my thing, I'm literally finding and looking for a woman that I'm really attracted to. So once it becomes intimate, it's over. Even if I don't want it to be, it's over. I'm just like, fuck. Like, you know what I'm saying? What's this girl doing today? Let me see what she at. You know what I'm saying? Like, you feel me? So sometimes it be like that, you know? So it's I feel like it's always a coin toss. Yeah, you know what I mean?
Guys, it's been fun. It's been real.
For real.
A lot of my questions were answered. I'm happy that we got to sit down and discuss this. Girls, ladies, y'all were a blessing. Y'all made this 10 times more interesting than
I think we broke a pop-up podcast record for longest podcast.
Yeah, this was like 2 hours. So
it's all good though. It was fun. It was fun.
But thank you to everybody that was with us, that was rocking with us in the chat the whole time, the whole 2 hours. Y'all definitely troopers. Real quick, if Cherry B or Shakira wants to say anything, I'm gonna let them say it. It is Women's Monday.
Floor is yours.
I have a twerk out class every Wednesday for free, 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. So if you ladies want to work out and twerk with me.
Where?
Yep. I have it in Lake Worth, Florida, or we can do it virtually. I've been commenting on here, B Cherry, follow my page, but I don't know how you can write on whatever. I'll put my IG on there. You can DM me so you can take my class.
Absolutely.
And then I do have a workout clothing line called Twerk Boutique. I got a lot of clothes. Twerkboutique.com. Twerk BOOTYQUE. Booty QUE.com. Twerk Boutique.
I'll be there at your next class.
Come through, girl. I like to meet you in person.
And get your workout on. That's dope.
That is dope. That is dope. Ladies, twerking class sounds like a good idea. All ladies should definitely go do that.
That's the natural booty injection. You feel me?
Boom. Exactly. Shakira, anything? You good?
I had a good time. Thanks for inviting me.
Anytime. Y'all are welcome anytime. PopUpTv, PopUp Podcast. Everybody, thank you for rocking with us. Y'all already know who us three is. Y'all see us every week. So
yes, sir.
Y'all, me, Don, and Clay will see y'all Friday for another episode of some interesting stuff.
Yes, sir.
Bye, everybody.